G4.
Oh shit, here can
Look what I
actually
added to my avatar
change
when
the
I was
color.
really bored.
Oh, that's so cool.
Testing.
That's really cool.
Oh.
Everyone in
Ooh,
season.
I'm on the wrong microphone, aren't I? Let's see here.
I know what it is. It's the my prize flag. I do know what it is.
Everyone's
The one,
like,
sorry?
nice ring, asshole.
Hooray for
Yeah, sorry, that was not my
scuffness.
thing. I thought that was just a ring, but
I don't blame you. It's the my pride flag.
ah, okay, fair enough.
Yep.
I got really bored.
No.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
hence why I have like actually let me
Testing.
count. So 1,
Firestorm,
2,
come here, head pets.
3, 4, 5,
Hey, motherfuckers.
6, 7 different versions of my FF14 character.
Nice.
As avatars
I
here
don't
in
remember what
VRChat.
VTuber. Oh, that was Coco. There you go.
Boat, what's up? How you doing? It's scuffed and we're skipping the countdown, but hey, improv workshop tonight. So not just a normal improv, so this one should be fun once we actually get going. Hey, Boba. Don't know who that is, and they didn't sign up. Declined.
Hello.
Okay, Boba's here, BlackRock's here, Albin's here, G4's here, Jack is here. Yep. I don't know if you signed up or not, but I'll invite you anyway. Joel's here. Julio should be here.
You know, at some point
Yes, there he is.
Just whenever Mace knows someone else does a pun on stage,
Mars,
Nuke,
Ozzy, Krush, Rackshaw.
I will not make any puns, I promise.
Oh, I will.
You know what? I'll just invite him
You said
anyway.
something about
So what's this one?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I'm just going through
Actually, what are you
the.
doing?
Well, no, I'm going through my friends list. I saw they're online. They didn't sign up, but what the hell? I'll invite them anyway. See if they feel like it. Tails invited. Firestorm is here. Wall invited. And that's it. Okay. Anne Boleyn, how you doing?
The presentation room.
Oop. Hi.
Hi, what's up?
I honestly was expecting you to hit me with a soundboard or something, but doing good. How are you?
Hey, motherfuckers. This very first ye old dildo factory.
Yep.
I'm joking. How's it going, Rand?
Not bad, I guess.
That's good.
Been better. Been worse.
I did post my stream for Rand.
Yeah, I saw.
I did post my improv stream in there. I hope it's all right.
Yeah. It's for
just
this.
making sure.
It's for the improv. Yeah.
Awesome.
I can fight you like that.
Alright. Now I gotta go fight against my greatest enemy, which is lag.
I wish you luck. Okay, let's. VRChat being buggy, maybe a bit. Okay.
I thought was too busy, so
Okay, let's hit enter on that.
This is the original one.
There you go.
Lady Jane's Court. Let's hit enter on that one.
I was muted when I said hi. I'm sorry.
And chaotic server.
Going on in the
Let's hit enter on that one, and let's just mark this red. Okay.
And now it's just this ball.
I love the moves.
There we go. Glad you're doing all right, Ann. Hello. Okay.
You have a rock. I'm melting at a rate of 3 bricks per second.
A lot of the planning on this was last minute, so we didn't have time to put our notes into the improv map itself, so got this thing floating here.
A little bit. Need some adjustments. It's a good girl.
Anybody else?
so yeah, the original one has the most effective weapon.
Tiny.
I'm not talking about the big hammer. I'm talking about
Hello. How big is
Hello.
Julio?
Okay, Raksha either just hopped offline or they unfriended me, so I don't know.
Oh no. No, I'm assuming that.
Hey, Tails.
Also, Felix Nya. I'm not sure if he. Oh wait, I gotta mute stream. Felix Nya tried to request off me. They joined Improv like.
I remember them, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Stamp
in case.
hole. Da.
But yeah, they didn't sign up. But I'm not sure if since Rakshaw didn't.
Right.
If Felix Nya.
Well, I mean,
come in,
it's
I don't know.
there were only like 28 signups, and out of those 28, like 2 or 3 backed out. So I mean, we can bring in whoever. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay with Felix Nya. Oh, my battery.
I don't think that I have Felix friended though.
Oh. Well, it must have been when BlackRock was hosting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when.
I think so.
I wouldn't know. I mean, this is my fourth time joining.
Screech.
Tails.
Whoa, dude.
Admit you're cute.
No.
Totally. What are you doing?
Oh no, you. Nice, Mason. In desktop tonight.
And G4.
Who needs penis and large
Yeah.
pills when you got this?
Do you
No.
think Tails is a cutie?
No. Yes.
I love it. Thank you.
Mason.
Jane, do we have who's doing what for the?
Yeah. If you look in host chat, there's a link to the notes.
Gotcha. Do we have on the notes who's doing which?
That's a good question, actually. Let's see.
Because I'm looking through them right now. and
Oh yeah, you're right. We don't.
All right, we'll just wing it.
Yeah. We'll
Considering we don't
we'll
have
improvise
anyone here, so-
improv. Yes. Imagine that.
Oh, we're taking a. Okay, perfect.
I guess.
We'll figure it out.
It's a workshop that we hype up like crazy, and then we don't even bother to plan it. So.
Basically. I hear you might be turning your
Yeah, Tails' birthday tomorrow.
Exactly how old that is, and no one else does. And I could say something, but I'm not going to.
No, that. It's going much better.
Man, is that it?
I'm not streaming today since it's just a workshop. I don't wanna...
I'm good.
It's just a workshop.
Was it last week or 2 weeks ago when? I think it was 2 weeks when I was kind of in a bad state. Yeah. No, I'm doing much better.
What's up, Mason? How you doing?
Hello, I love you. How are you? It's so good to see you.
You too.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Tails, I love you. So cute. I love you so much. I'm face patting you. This is me face patting you.
Face pat.
Cute, Tails is cute. I love Tails. Yes.
No, I'm just your everyday whale.
Shouldn't say that too loudly.
Hi, Jack. We fine.
I want to replace this with I fucking had people tell me this in the.
What up?
Julio.
Lady Jane Grey has macaroni in the stomach.
I wish.
No, you don't understand.
Do I? I don't? Okay.
Your stomach is macaroni.
No, you.
It's okay. It's not true. My butt.
No, you.
Me? Then eat my stomach, please.
Oh, God.
I gotta taste.
God.
Bullet to the face.
Well, shall we go ahead and get this train wreck started?
Jesus.
Not a lot of people showed up.
I mean,
No.
People signed up.
You're writing it down.
Hello, Baba.
Because Mason is scaring me with all his uncle.
And yet I'm on time. And I was working.
And you are on time.
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
He keeps the he's
What the
gone.
fuck's the rest of your excuses?
Where the fuck is everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right
5,
here.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that's what I was doing. 14.
Yeah,
We've got 16 people here. That's what it says in the lobby.
So we're seeing a pattern, aren't we?
Down on everybody.
Everyone's taking a massive crap. Is that what you're trying to say?
If you got a massive dump,
That's why you
gotta
take the
a
massive-
dump.
That's why I take the massive
Sometimes some people get dumpy, man, and I'm just.
Now we're talking about massive dumps. This is what's happened to us.
Yep. Quality content right
You know, I
here.
was, I was thinking of this one. This one, you should get a circlet for this one.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water. Give me
A circlet. You should get a circlet for this one.
For this avatar?
Water. What is he?
Yeah.
An old person?
Huh.
What is he?
I do have an avatar
it
that
would
has
match
one,
every- you
but
got-
that's true. I got a lot of gold on here. Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think we need to call an exorcist for Joel.
Let's
You know, if
see.
you'd circle it more, you wouldn't know you had gold.
Fucking crap.
Oh,
Okay, calm down, Mason.
No, I can't. I can't.
Crap, people.
I do have one that does have a circlet, but yeah.
People.
Let's see it. There it is.
There it
Is
is.
that a circle? Hold on.
Oh god, it's moving. Oh god.
No, it is. I can still see it through the hair. If I get close.
The power of Eorzea compel you. By the power of the 12, be healed.
Alright, well.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Alright, not a lot of, apparently all the people that signed up did not show up. Well, if Libby signed up, there's a reason why she's not here. She's having majorly computer problems. I haven't been able to talk to her all day since her mother didn't pay the phone bill either, so we can't communicate.
Oh man.
So, that's why Libby's not here.
Are you in a gang? What are you doing?
Who else did not show up? Oh, wrong one.
Why you butt sticking out? Oh, we fall guys now.
What the fuck? Calm down, you assholes.
What is this?
Going, Mason.
What are we doing?
Where did you put it? Weekly sign up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it the Lord's?
Alright, well.
Yeah. Remixer not on. Arco. Fire Spitter hasn't been here in a while. Don't see Chachi.
People are screaming here.
That's why we're such goobers. We're such goobers. I don't like being goobers. We'll find you goofball.
See some slapping.
So what's the story behind your...
Oh, this is my OC
Do you
song.
have the CV1 or is it the...
This? Yeah, my friend made me a free avatar like a year and a half.
Holy hell.
This one. This is the very first avatar I've ever had. This one made. I didn't ask him to do anything.
I guess we're just gonna start the people that showed up get the benefits of our knowledge.
I showed
Fuck
him a
everybody
picture
else.
of my OC and then just made this.
And,
Oh, here's the ogre.
Jason, you know you want to.
I have an idea for the next one. Who's hosting the next one? Do you know?
Let me check. I think the ogre.
No, you have no. I can't. I am
Perfect.
I am not Pidgeotto.
Let's see. Schedule.
To tango.
No, next week is Firestorm. And then the ogre.
VRC.
Alright, we'll have to discuss with Firestorm a plan for
I
next week.
just
then.
realized what the time is. When I sent my last message, my brain was convinced that I was sending that message that I was tied ahead of time by like maybe an hour or two.
You see one more TOS.
Yeah.
Well,
Not the case apparently.
Not really.
sometimes we all drop the ice cream.
Yo, that kid's got some sick moves. Yeah, there you go. Tails just drew you a track. Go ahead, take a whip around the track.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't think that's the turn of phrase.
Oh my god. G4 taught us to use
Alright, I guess, yeah. Let's get started.
yep.
Alright, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get started, everybody.
Let's line up. Let's line up.
Go ahead and
Line up.
Jane's gonna drop a portal. We're all gonna go ahead and get started. A lot of people didn't show up, and that's their fault. You that bothered to show up, we're gonna give you the benefit of our knowledge, and I hope you all take something away from this, and everyone else can suck it. Let's go.
Woo. Okay. Well, this should be fun. Okay. Oh, let me switch that.
I'm gonna get back to my other avatar now.
Usually I do this before, but set that one and then that one. Okay. And there.
Bam!
My dad taught me that one before he
There's
left.
Rexy.
Oh God.
My dad didn't.
Fuck you, man.
Okay.
No, I'm just
Oh, wait till Jane. Oh, there's Jane. There's Jane. Okay. We are basically, we're just going to go ahead and not worry about the rules this week. The only thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is make sure that you stay within TOS. That's all. Okay? Good job, Astro. All right. So just stay within TOS. Okay. Good. Hello, Rexy. Hello. Okay. So, welcome to our third improv workshop. Oh boy, a lot of people didn't show up. Kind of disheartening, but to those of you that showed up and genuinely want to get some insight from us and how to do things, that's what I'm gonna do for you. I don't give a shit that they didn't bother to show up. Fuck them. Next week, if they show up, we will be discussing this further with Firestorm, but next week when they show up, if they're up on stage and they start doing shit that's against all the things that we're going to explain to you today, we're going to stop them and correct them and criticize them live on stage and embarrass them. That's my plan. Fuck them. Are you a cactus with a bikini?
So it'll be the don't heckle and criticize people on stage unless they didn't show up to the workshop.
That's right.
Okay.
So if I wanted to, I could get the audience to laugh at them if they screw up.
Well, play by ear. Okay, here we go. Give me 1 second. Oh, there it is.
1 second.
Perfect. Shut up.
It's been 3.
I hate you and everyone that looks like you.
We're at 7 now.
Okay.
The dirty little secret here is he probably looks just like Mason.
What's that? Who looks just like Mason?
Just taking a wild guess. You.
Me?
Seen what he looks like, so I mean, anyway.
Do I look like you?
Yeah, fairly, honestly.
Yeah, all white people look the same. Don't you know that? All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's fucking true.
All right, so welcome to the Improv workshop. I'm going to do a quick little intro, and then we're going to get into things. What? What happened?
Your audio lagged. It was welcome to Improv.
Yes. All right. Okay, sorry. Welcome to Improv. I'm going to go over a quick little intro, and then we're going to move into the thing. So, while we're doing this, don't be afraid of falling flat. Basically, we want you to know that you can come up here and just be confident in what you're doing. Any corrections that need to be made, any notes that we have, we will tell you live on the spot, and that is not us telling you that you are just incorrect or wrong or doing it in a dumb way. We're just actually here to try to teach you the stuff that we know. So when you're up here, if we stop you and we give you some criticism, it is not negative in nature. Just come up here, be confident, don't be afraid to fall flat. That's what this is for. If that happens, we will work with you. That's the whole thing.
And it just happens anyway.
Yeah, it just happens anyway. So don't worry about it. Be confident. We're going to be covering things in this order because we found that this is the order that you should learn things for improv. We're going to go over proper storytelling. We're going to go into character versus player. We're going to go into the concept of yes and. We're going to go into teamwork and setup. And then we'll be doing etiquette. There's no such thing as winning. And then finally, improvisation. A lot of people would think improvisation would be the first thing you learn, but no, you only get to improvisation when you get through all the other things that we're trying to teach you. That's why it's the last. There will be games at the end of each lesson that go along with the lessons, that work perfectly with giving examples of how those lessons are what we're trying to teach you. We encourage volunteers to participate. If nobody volunteers, you will be drafted. It's a volunteer or victim system. The point of our improv group is to make people laugh. That is all we're here to do. We're not here to tell a dramatic retelling, unless you're Rexy, who ends it in a perfect punchline, in which case, keep doing your thing.
Yes.
Hopefully, this will give you more confidence. Pay attention to the rules of the game. Most games only have one rule. I think Questions is the only one that has more than one rule. But pay attention to the rules of the games. Most games only have one rule. Just pay attention to the rules. You should be fine. When the host stands just off stage, that's right over here by this pillar. When they stand right over there, where Jane is, Jane, you can step forward so some of the people over there can see you too. Like right there, okay? That means it's time to wrap up your scene. And usually to wrap up a scene, you wrap it up in a punchline. Even if it's the most ridiculous thing you can think of. Just use that. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, we're going to go over storytelling. Should I just do it since I'm already up here? I'll just run with it? Yeah.
Either way.
We'll do that. Give me one. Okay, give me 1 second.
I can go into it.
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick, how many of you guys, this is your first improv workshop with us? Because I know a lot of you guys are regulars, but okay, so Bubba, Joel, Elbin, this is your first one here. Okay. Is it just the three of you? Everyone else has been to workshop here before? Okay. So the first thing is storytelling. So a lot of you guys, this will sound familiar. The concept that anytime you're on stage, if you're speaking, during any kind of a schedule, well, even if you're not speaking, you're still telling a story. A story was always going to have a beginning, middle, and end. I gave an example last time about, what was it? Shit. I gave an example last time about how the scene should affect your character. You should allow your character to be changed or transformed or affected by the scene, and that kind of confused some people. But there was a scene a couple of weeks ago, I think it was last week, BlackRock did during a game of Phrase. where he was running a movie theater that was reopening, and he was training some new hires and stuff like that. And he actually did a really good example of showing storytelling during a game of Phrase, in that we quickly got the idea that his character had some kind of anger management problems, and he was doing, okay, serenity now. And by the end of the scene, he had just completely lost it. So we saw him change, be affected, and transformed by what happened during the scene. So that's kind of what we're talking about when we say your character should be affected in some way by what happens. Don't be afraid to let your character be affected by it. But an example of storytelling with beginning, middle, and end, say an employee getting fired. You don't want to ignore the story or the situation. You want to acknowledge the situation that's presented and react to it. So if we have a scene with an employee getting fired, an example might start with the employee getting fired, not necessarily work up to it. So in the middle, the fired employee's attitude might change over the course of the scene, kind of like with BlackRock's theater manager. And then in the end, there's a resolution of some kind. Our employee storms out, or he, goes crazy in some other way, probably exemplifying why he was fired in the first place, and ending on a solid punchline, like BlackRock mentioned a little bit ago. If you've stopped telling the story, then you've kind of gone off track. What exactly? Sorry, BlackRock listed out the prompts and stuff just a little bit before we hopped on here, so I'm seeing these prompts for the first time myself.
And I didn't give anybody any warning.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted that on purpose.
Nice. So, Phrase, good example for storytelling in the case that BlackRock had there. But we have, I know, but we have used the alphabet game as a really good example of storytelling. Previously, we're going to do that again because it really kind of locks you into the story and situation that you've got. So I need 4 people on stage for the alphabet game. And remember, during this workshop, we may pause in the middle of a scene to give tips and pointers as well. So we got Mason, we got Wall, we got G4. So far, 3 of the 4 are hosts. And we got Jimmy Bags.
I mean, I can back out.
That's okay. Well,
Jimmy, hold on.
We got Joel coming up.
Joel?
Okay.
Why don't you come up here?
I can pop out.
No. I'll back out of this one.
Well, that still leaves 5.
Well, now we're a surplus. I mean, I have...
Mason, do you remember your
a lot of
alphabet?
I'll let you guys go.
Look, just because I'm from Alabama, you son of a bitch.
Go ahead, Jimmy. You can get in it.
You can never be too sure.
Okay.
It's okay, I can use my toes account. Alright, here we go.
All right, so you guys... lost it here. There we go. Oh, God.
Could you explain the alphabet game?
The alphabet game is you're gonna start. We'll to keep it simple. We'll go ahead and start at the beginning with A. Doesn't always happen that way, but we'll start with A. And Mason will say something that starts with A. Joel will say a sentence that starts with B. G4 will say a sentence that starts with C, and so on until you loop through and get through the whole alphabet. Okay.
You're literally telling a story from A to Z.
Yep. So
that's why it's good for storytelling.
It kind of limits your conversation, and it forces you to think about what you're going to say in relation to the topic. And your topic is you're firefighters, and you are discussing what exactly started the fire at the dildo factory. Thanks, BlackRock.
Yep.
Was it Chachi with one of his bombs? Who knows? Okay. Whenever you're ready. Action.
Am I starting? Who's
Yes.
starting?
Mason.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
All I can smell is burning plastic. And it's not the good kind either.
There's a good kind?
Brother, this stinks in here.
Couldn't they have burned up a flower factory?
Dang, that really stinks.
Everything's on fire, but we need to put it out, okay? I know it sucks, I know it smells, but we gotta do this.
Fire! Fire! Oh god! Fire on my foot! Oh god!
Grab a hose! Anyone! Don't we have hoses?
Hoses here, hoses here. Got it, I got it. There you go.
I can watch.
Just why would you just stand by and watch?
Kansas is known for having people that just watch stuff.
Kansas. Wow. All right.
Okay, nice. Well played.
Let's just focus on the fire, shall we?
Many people burn, but you know, you wouldn't be the first.
None of the dildos burned though. That's kind of weird.
Or did something else burn because these are more rubber than plastic.
Put it out. Just put it out. I don't care what it is. Put out the fire.
Quality over quantity matters to me.
Resist the burning fires. Just keep pushing on. Just push them away.
Shouldn't Murray push away? We're gonna miss out on those free coupons.
Trouble. There is so much trouble. I don't know what I'm doing. What are we doing?
Upper floor, man. The upper floor's on fire. We gotta put that one out next. Don't you know this? Can't you tell?
Very many floors. That's a very many floors we gotta put out. We're gonna be at this all day, aren't we?
That's very bad English, but okay.
Where do you start, I wonder? With the second floor or the bad English?
X marks the spot. Let's just start.
Wow.
You could have chose better on that one, to be honest.
I'm gonna be real. I used to use xylophone and only xylophone all the time.
All right, Jal.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say X marks the spot.
Zebra dildo?
Nice. And
did someone say bad dragon?
And you ended on a punchline.
So there you go. The only thing you didn't do was actually follow the prompt.
Did we not?
Discussing what started the fire.
What started the fire?
Who started?
Oh shit! I thought it was getting the fire put out. My bad.
An entertaining scene anyway, which goes to show you that sometimes you don't have to actually follow the prompt as long as you semi-follow the prompt and make it funny. So there you guys go. Good work. You did it. You stuck to a story, even though it was the wrong story. You all stuck to the story, and you ended it on a strong punchline. So that was good. That was a good example of storytelling, even if you were telling the wrong story. But still, you told a story. Good job. Good job, everybody. Except maybe for Jimmy, you should have tried harder. Okay.
Hey, at least I got to roast Jal on bad English.
That skit slightly reminded me of the skit where we had the alphabet game of the scene was going shopping for used
character
pins.
versus player.
Wait, what was it? Oh shit.
Character versus player.
Here we go. So, character versus player. This is a very simple concept, especially for you new folks. Talking to Jal, talking to Elbon. You guys have pretty much got a grasp of it, but we're going to go over it anyway because some people have some problems with this, okay? In character versus player, you are a character when you're up on the stage. You are not yourself. That is the important... Could you mute for a while? I can hear you through your mic. Thank you. Okay. You're a character, not yourself. Whenever you're up here, you should never be taking any insult thrown at your character personally. Do you understand? It is about your character. It is not about you.
You're a terrible theater manager, and your dildo factory smells like shit.
Well, yeah. I shit in it. Okay, so... Which brings me to my next point. Don't think of your own dignity. When you're up here, your dignity is not on the line. It's the dignity of your character. And throw your character under the bus. Fuck them. They're up here to be made fun of. They're supposed to be a mockery. That's the whole point. Here's another thing that you should do, which we haven't been doing. We used to do it all the time, and we haven't been doing, which is sometimes when you're up here, you should avoid using other players' names. Like when you're up here, if Jane and I are up here, I shouldn't be referring to them as Jane, and they shouldn't be referring to me as BlackRock. We should just make up random names.
A lot of times
You're
people...
the greatest at it.
A lot of times people end up calling my character Karen, you know, just because.
I mean, you got the word. So, wait, care to elaborate on that? I'm not sure what you mean.
Every time you've made up a name, it's always been fucking ridiculous. That's why. That's why you're the best at it. Every time you've made up a name, it's been fucking ridiculous. I'm talking to the ogre in case anybody doesn't realize that. You can make up a name. It could be as simple as Jeff, or, you know, Mrs. Honeyworth II, which was one that you came up with. So you're going to let the character be changed and formed by the scene and not your own personality. Of course, there's a lot of your own personality built into it because you are the one performing it, but you don't want it to be shaped and formed by your motives. You want it to be shaped and formed by the motives that the character is having at that time.
So how much...
That is what you want.
So how much of Dioger's personality was put into Mrs. Bodsworth V, glorious dominatrix known throughout the world?
It's his drag queen persona, and he doesn't want people knowing about it, but that's the real him, and he's got to live his own truths.
Cool, Spaz. Hey, feel free to join in. There's not a lot of people here.
And this is
Come on in.
for you people that are new, okay? If you are given a character and you don't understand it, if somebody gives you a prompt that is your character and you do not understand it, you have every right to say, I do not understand that, I do not feel comfortable playing that character. Because you don't understand it. You are completely allowed to say that, and at which point we will change your character. That's perfectly allowed. But once you have your character, you have to commit to the character. This character is now you. You are now performing this character up on stage. That is what it means for character versus player. When you are out here, you are not you. You are whatever character you are in that scene. That's it. Simple, easy peasy. Best way to demonstrate this is with a game called Fixed Expressions. So, for Fixed Expressions, I need 4 people up on stage. The way Fixed Expressions works is that the crowd will choose...
Oh my god.
How you have to... What?
I just looked at the prompt.
Oh, good. I'm glad you looked at it. You are a group... okay, so the group here, they will be given an expression to do from you. And that is how they are going to have to act for the entirety of the scene. They have no choice in the matter. And with that and the prompt, they will have to build their character over the scene using the expressions that they're stuck with. So, I need 2 more people. Can I get 2 more people? Elbon. Come on. There you go. I'm looking at Boba hard.
Doesn't talk. talk, though. That's the issue.
Boba doesn't talk. Oh. Oof. Can anybody for fixed expressions think of anything that doesn't involve having to talk?
Someone that's glued their mouth shut on accident.
Oh my god, a mime.
Come on, Boba. Perfect. All right, so what's Boba's expression? Mime or glued their mouth shut on accident? You are a mime.
Shut on accident, but is too ashamed to really admit it, so they're going along with a bit.
Yeah, you're too ashamed to admit it, so you're gonna act like a mime. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Play it up. What's Astro's expression?
Used car salesman.
Please don't make me a meme lord again.
You're a used car salesman.
Oh,
Same
God.
thing?
I saw the jacket, I couldn't help it. It's just perfect.
Oh, Bon?
Used pants salesman.
No, come on.
Sorry, what?
Salesman.
Used pants salesman? That's just a person that works at Goodwill. I hope you know that.
I was just about to say, in that case, just charity worker.
What?
The ultimate penny pincher.
Sorry, the what?
Ultimate penny pincher. You're a
cheap
You're a cheapskate. You're very
Cheapskate, tightwad. Yep.
I didn't work with that.
What is
I think
chaotic
used
expression?
pants salesman is way fucking funnier than used car salesman.
Fine, Astro, you're a used pants salesman.
Hell yes.
For the avatar not wearing any pants.
Chaotic is happy to be
I'm
alive
selling
and
them.
loves life.
Everything.
You are exuberant about life. You cannot get over how great life is and that you're in it.
You know, reading the prompt, I can do this.
Oh, God.
Their prompt for a game of fixed expressions, listen closely, used if you haven't read it. You are a group of astronauts and you have found proof of life on Mars. And they are Fuda. So, whenever you're ready.
Oh, jeez. What? Sorry?
Fuda.
Girls with dicks.
Right. Okay, got it.
Whenever you're ready, why don't, you know what, just for shits and giggles, Boba, you start the scene. Go.
I will go ahead and explain that real quickly for Anne, since she's probably never heard that term before. It's short for futanari. It means chicks with dicks.
The window, look outside the window. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, you're so great at this. Oh my god, it's Mars. We finally touched down. Guys, come take a look.
I can't see.
Oh, hold on, climb on my back.
Yeah, sorry about that. The step ladders were too expensive for this.
Well, at least we tried. Climb on my back. You can do it. You're great at that. Come on.
Just explain it.
But why don't you explain this one, Boba? What are we seeing here? So we've touched down on Mars, and we gotta rope ourselves in to make sure we're secure. Oh my God! Look at Boba go! Look at her go! My God!
Are any of them wearing pants?
Some of them.
Alright. I can work with this.
Alright. So who's gonna be the first one out? I think, Elbon, maybe you should be the first one out of the shuttle. What do you think?
I can try. As long as it doesn't cost me much.
About 5 seconds, get outside.
Alright. Greetings, people of Mars. We are from Earth, and my colleague has an offer for you. Y'all want some fucking pants? This one has a shit stain, but you can wipe it off. What?
Oh yeah, sorry, that one's mine. It's okay. It wasn't Thai food that night.
That one's extra cheap.
So this is Mars, huh? What do we think? Boba, what are your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on this beautiful alien environment? My God, so astounding. I love it. Oh my God, look at this one. Look at this one. Come here, come here. Jim, come on. Look at this one. Look at the dick on that.
God.
That cock's bigger than you.
Shit. Hey, you want to grab a private room? I don't think they want to grab a private room.
I think private rooms cost a bit extra. Alban, what's in the budget for that?
Not looking good. I think that's pretty expensive, too expensive for our budget. I can offer you like a penny? Maybe 2, if we're generous.
So pick a rock. Go hide behind it. It's got plenty of rocks.
It is the workshop,
We're gonna get the
Inahime.
rocks on. See that? Look at that. Wasn't that a great joke, Bubba?
Okay, why did
We're
you
already
not
outside.
sign
You
up
need to come
because it's
outside.
the
Bang on
workshop?
the wall. Come on.
I'm curious
Come on,
about that.
Right, no.
The door's
Stop
over here.
trying to shut yourself in. No. Oh, the oxygen. Oh, we forgot the oxygen. Bubba was telling us about the oxygen. No, not the oxygen. Push. Push, we can do it. You're in labor. Oh my God, how's this happening?
Hey, baby's gonna need some pants.
Oh my God, you're right. We don't have the budget for a doctor.
Oh God.
No, we don't. Like that sometimes.
My God, look at the cock on that.
I knew we'd look at the cock on that. Thank you. Look at the cock on that.
That was... Yep.
They could have been there for hours.
I was tempted to leave it going. That's good. You all committed to your characters. I like how Chaotic named everybody by their names except for Astro, who he called Jim. That was priceless. Oh, man.
How do you know that's not his actual name?
Oh, God damn it. Is your name Jim now? You told me it was Terrence. Alright.
Lying whore. After that night we spent together?
But anyway, y'all stuck to your characters. That was the cheeriest I've ever seen that man in his life, so that was definitely a play against type. That was very good. Boba, you did amazingly.
Yeah.
Yes, Joe, I have some notes. But yeah, you guys played your characters. You played them up. And Alban, I mean, you were new to it. You were not as proficient as Astro and Chaotic are. They've been doing it for a while. But you played into your character, and you did it right. And when Chaotic, who's the more experienced ones, gave you cues, you took those cues. And that's good. That's a good thing to do.
Thank you.
Look for cues. There's another little lesson for you. When people throw a cue at you, take it. Which means that now... with that, we're going to go into the little concept of yes and. Does anybody want to take over yes and? Anybody, please? For the love of God damn it, the ogre. What? No, he says no. Thank you, Jane.
Do it, Jacob. Jacob, you can do it. That's your name.
No, that is my name, but... alright, so... Oh, God. Fuck it, you're on your own.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All
Alright, so yes and. Yes and is the idea that... Rexy might actually be a good one for this one, too. But it's not necessarily saying yes literally to what's being told to you. But yes and means, yes, I'm acknowledging what's being told to me. I'm playing along with it. You're agreeing with the situation that's presented to you. You don't want to straight up ignore something that someone else has said just because you don't feel like it should be part of the scene or you don't know what to do with it or something. Unless you can make it funny by ignoring it. You know, if that's just your shtick for your character or whatever. But yeah, yes and is taking what has just been thrown out there and finding a way to react to it, to incorporate it, to build on it. Hence the yes, and then building on it being the and. Good concept for improv, for any kind of acting, for role play if you're in D&D and sort of stuff like that. So yeah. What do we have? What has? Yeah, sure. Rexy has,
and stuff.
Unlike a lot of us, Rexy has actually taken some real life improv classes.
With all the yes and stuff, it kind of includes a lot of questions as well. Like asking a whole bunch of questions is something that you don't really want to do unless you're kind of out of ideas, in which case you could go to your scene partner and instead of all the time just being like, oh, what do you mean by that? Or like, you know, so many questions. You could say, what do you mean by that? Just saying like, you know, I don't have any ideas to continue this scene, so you take it over.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's all I wanted.
Thank you, Rexy.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you. What has BlackRock left for us here this time?
Well, it's flip, so you need
Yeah.
explain flip and then get 4 of us.
Okay, so we are going to need 4 people for a game of flip, and if you're not familiar with it, flip is you're going to have 2 scenes that you're acting out. You're going to start with one scene, and at a certain point, BlackRock or I will say flip, and...
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I'm glad he decided to play this one. The ogre. I'm glad he decided to play this one.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at Wall.
He decided to... Well, Wall is good. Oh, Jesus, the ogre. Come on,
Oh,
man.
God, the ogre.
No.
Wall is a consummate professional. It's not TOS, but I kind of wish it was. My chat's sitting here going, oh no, the ogre, no. All right, so.
Fine, I'll be the captain instead.
So flip, you're going to have 2 scenes. You're going to be acting out one scene, and then at some point, BlackRock or I will say flip, and the last line that was just said in the first scene has now just been said in the second scene. And it's usually going to be something that's completely out of place, but in that second scene, you have to react to it, which is why it's a good example for yes and. So, we need 2 more people up here. Preferably not hosts.
I can step down if no one else wants to.
Who cares?
We got
Let's
Astro.
go.
We got Elbon. All right.
Coming on back.
Okay, and if you guys need any clarification whenever we do the flip, we'll clarify on where we're flipping and what line you have to react to. So, any questions on how the game works? You guys good on that? I know D-Ogre and Wall have played it a million times. Astro, I think you've played it a couple times, yeah. Elbon, you good?
I've seen it before, yeah.
Okay. Astro, you've not played it before.
No, I've never played flip.
Okay. You're familiar with it, though?
Yeah, I've seen it played.
Oh, God
damn it, Mason.
God damn it, Mason.
Okay. So, your first scene is you are rich socialites talking about your extravagant recent purchases. Surprisingly clean for a BlackRock prompt. Second scene, you're hobos, the complete opposite of socialites. You're hobos, and you're hallucinating from turpentine moonshine. Turpentine moonshine. Dear God.
What does the turpentine have relevance?
Yeah, turpentine moonshine makes you hallucinate. All right.
Okay, so we're just
And then it'll kill
we're
you.
just homeless people tripping balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Everybody good? Okay, who's BlackRock? Who's going to do the flipping, me or you?
I guess I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Whenever
Okay,
you're ready.
So remember that the last line said for Flip is the first line said in the new scene. Let's start with the socialites, and you know what, Wall? You set the pace for the socialites. Go ahead.
Hello everyone. You guys see my gold encrusted puppy? Dipped it in right after birth. Cost me quite a penny.
Oh my.
Why Riptide?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it still says All-Star Show. Oh, okay.
I have gone beyond the need for mortal needs and have gathered myself a new body.
Thank you guys for letting me know.
That looks expensive. Not as expensive as my soul replacement, but certainly shows your moneyed nature.
If you ask me.
Oh no.
Flip on me, odd laughter. Go.
Is that a whale?
There we go.
Oh, that is.
Where? Over there. Can you see it?
Since when were you an alligator?
Over there. There's a shark. Jim, look at it.
You're whale.
No, the whale's over there. No, I'm a wall.
Sink my
Here's
ship.
something to hallucinate.
Pope. No problem of mine.
Don't punch the wall.
Dog fuck the Pope.
Excuse me.
You heard
What kind of kinky things are you bringing into this place? We agreed we'd leave those things outside.
I'm sorry, I heard you talking about your dog, and it reminded me of the news.
It's alright, he hasn't brought it. He's left it with. I'm sure they're having a wonderful time.
I'm sure the
I
hospital
swear,
bill
the
is
Pope
worth
is
a
outside.
fortune. But not as much as my diamond-encrusted duck floaty. Indeed.
Yes, it ruins its practicality, and that's just the most extravagant thing.
Indeed.
Nothing says
Isn't that
Roll
what
to
makes
the
it so
table,
great?
Mr.
nothing says
Grammar.
wealth like ruining something's purpose.
Not as much as my diamond-coated boat. Yes,
Flip a diamond-coated
yes.
boat. Flip a diamond-coated boat.
I knew you were getting on my boat. Shit. Get off my boat. Get on my boat.
Make me.
Get out of my boat. Get out of my boat. Get out of my boat. I'm gonna shank you with this newspaper.
That's a knife. Let's put a knife in my leg. That hurts.
Kill it.
Yo.
Kill it. Kill it. Must eat it. I'm gonna. Stop eating it, Richard.
Flip on stop eating it, Richard.
Richard, don't eat the diamonds. They cost.
But they're chocolate covered diamonds. They're
Save
delicious.
something for the rest.
Oh, I can just taste the blood in my mouth as I chew.
Save
That
it for
money.
You must save it until we have the gold dust tea with us.
Oh, you managed to get a hold of that? You know that's my weakness, Reginald.
It's.
Oh.
Oh, did it not?
Are you trying to flatter me? You're not getting a hold of my silver space shuttle.
Flip on silver space shuttle.
And that's when I got on the moon. And my silver space shuttle. And then what did you see on the moon?
What did you see, man?
I
made a duck.
He's been
duck
dead
like
for
this
16 years.
I
He's not dead, he's on the moon.
Time, brother.
Flip on he's not dead, he's on the moon.
That's where I deposited his body. It won't
Oh
bother
my.
us anymore.
But I thought he wasn't dead.
He is now.
Oh, that's the line. He is now. He is now. Thank you. So, as you can see, that's where they all have to commit to whatever that last line was. And as you can see, some of those lines were ridiculous in between their different scenes, and they had to make it work anyway. And that's the point of yes and. And there was an example right there, right at the end, where Dioger questioned it, but he did it in such a way where it led up to another punchline. And that is fine, as long as you're not disregarding it completely. Like, oh, you didn't do that, or no, that's stupid. No, you don't want to say things like that. You just want to roll with it. Roll with it. And that's why Flip is a good example of yes and. Next thing we're going to go to, which is the part that needs to be done the most in these workshops. It is teamwork and setting up. Anybody want to try to take over teamwork and setting up? Diogo, I see you have your hand up.
Keanu Reeves is over there. Keanu Reeves is volunteering.
Keanu, you're breathtaking.
Thank you.
Would you like to take over teamwork for us, please?
Oh, I certainly would love to.
Okay, please face the crowd and do teamwork for everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite host of any game show, as well as the Game Awards, as well as local improv troupe number 78. We're going to talk about teamwork and setting up now. All right, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh my god, fuck you.
So for teamwork and setting up, the most important thing to realize is that we are a team here. No matter who gets up on this stage, if you have worked with them for a month, if you have known them for years, your job is to immediately become their best friend. And if not their best friend, someone at least who knows them enough to try and kill them. Because you want to be able to form a cohesive unit up on stage, whether you are working with 2 people, or 4, or even 6. You are a team. This is not your personal show. This is not your highlight reel. This is not supposed to be you alone up here with 4 other people behind you, making you look funnier. So, I believe what I need to go over now is your goals up here on stage. The goals here is to have fun. First and foremost,
Sea Junkie, thank you so much for the follow.
We're here to make the audience have fun.
Glad you're here.
If the audience ain't having fun, you fucked up somewhere. So, your goal here, in the concept of teamwork, is to make your teammates look funny. You are going to set them up with good lines. You are going to try to give them the best prompts that you possibly can. And sometimes you'll have one person that shines a little bit better than the others just on specific game. That's just how it's going to be. But as long as the 4 of you are attempting to make each other look better, you all look better. And that's the goal here. You do not want one person to come up here. Let's say I'm up here and I have just like 7 Diogers behind me. It's going to be interesting. But the fact that I have 7 Diogers here behind me is going to overshadow any potential that I could possibly bring. So you do not want to draw too much attention to yourself. You want to constantly play off of others and have others play off of you. So, a concept that's very important for this, and will be very much more important for the next game that we're going to be doing, is the concept of the straight man. You have the comedic humor that feeds off of the straight man persona. So you have someone that's going to play the scene like they are just random person number 8 that walked in off a set one day, just somehow found themselves in the next Marvel movie, and they have no idea what's going on, and they're just going to kind of roll with it, question it, not really understand what's happening, but they're there. So, I think for the straight man, your goal there is to play this part as a normal Joe, and your job there is to set someone up for a punchline. For that ties into what the next game we're going to be doing, which is Phrase. And now Phrase is a game for 3 people, where one person acts as the straight man. Did I say get up here yet? No, I did not.
Well, Jack
Get
is
off the
gonna
stage.
play. You know Jack's gonna
Jack is going to
but
play. Yeah, I was going to invite him up here. Get up here, Jack. You can be up here.
Nobody else
So
does.
Phrase is a game where we have 3 people playing. There's going to be just one straight man, and
You
there's
guys
going to be
already
2
talked about
people
what I
that
told you
only
about?
have 2 lines they can say this entire
Did you
time.
guys already talk about what I told you about?
So, this is a perfect game for mutes. This
You
is
were
a
talking
perfect
about
game
questions. That was
for
what you
desktop
talked about,
mutes,
right?
such as Jack.
Oh,
And
well,
I
I told
think
you
Tails
about
is
it.
around here somewhere, but
But,
Tails' TTS is broken at the moment still.
Sorry, let's go over here.
What we're going to do here is we're going to just
About what
randomly
now?
pick someone. Because I like to choose people.
About the splitting up is what I told you about.
This is
no, we
a
have not.
volunteer victim system.
I wanted to know
and
if
I
you
always
guys
go with
talked about
victim.
that or not.
Yeah, we have not mentioned that.
Jimmy Bags,
That
why
would-
don't you
that
get
would,
up here?
That would play in with the teamwork thing.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to interject that.
And now who do I pick? I know Firestorm wanted to be up here, so I'm not going to say no to him. But at the same time...
At the same time, no.
You really want to.
I'd like to say no, but he was already up here and I already yelled at him, so...
Alright, Chaotic, I gave you 6 lines in total. You can pick and choose which are the 4 that
Let's
you divvy
mention that on the next section,
Gotcha.
which is etiquette.
Okay.
That'll be
So
changed.
the first
It'll be
thing
4
we need to do
players.
is we need to figure out which of you are going to be using the lines. Which of you are going to have 2 lines to say. I think, since Firestorm was up here first, Firestorm usually does tend to play the straight man. We're going to roll with that. Just because I know Jack has TTS, it's too much on him to constantly say stuff. We're going to have you with 2 lines. And Jimmy, since you don't come up here ever and you freeze all the time, we're going to have you have 2 lines.
Alright.
So, Jack, your lines are, does this look right? And I'm helping.
Nice.
You got that? Type those out and repeat those back to me as I give Jimmy his. Jimmy, your lines are time for lunch. And
Time for lunch, yeah.
I can't believe you know that.
I can't believe you know that. Alright.
All right, Jack, what are your lines again? Just making sure you got those on copy paste.
Does this look right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping.
Exactly, yes, you certainly are. All right, so Firestorm's going to act as the concept of the straight man here, and he will be the one driving this whole mess. So, the prompt for this scene is Firestorm here is a submarine commander trying to navigate with his 2 worst officers.
Through hostile
Starting with
waters,
Firestorm.
probably.
More than likely. However you want to play this. Starting with you, Firestorm, go for it.
Alright, you two, gather round. We got something important to discuss. Alright, so, I don't know where the hell the rest of my crew went, but it seems you two are the only, 2 here that I have right now. Okay, so here's the mission. But before anyone says anything, we have to get this submarine behind enemy lines. That's it. We have to navigate this through some rough waters, maybe some traps, but hopefully nothing goes wrong. Do you guys have any suggestions?
Well, it's time for lunch.
No, it is not time for lunch. We gotta navigate a submarine. We can
Does
eat
this
later.
look right?
Hopefully it looks right. The submarine should be in order. Hopefully we can not get this damaged. Minimal damage to no. I'm the commander. Of course I know that. Now listen. Let's focus on getting this submarine. Jack, look out and onto the surface and see if you can see anything through the scope.
I'm helping.
Yes, Private. Jack, you're helping. Thank you. I appreciate it. What are you doing there?
It's time for lunch.
No, it is not time for lunch. Why don't you look at the radar and see if there's anything?
Does this look right?
I don't know. I can't see it. Let's see. Good find, Jack. There seems to be a couple of battleships on the horizon above the surface. We're gonna have to try to stay off the radar so we can get behind them for the surprise attack.
I can't believe you know that.
I'm helping.
No. Yes. I mean, yes. You're helping. Yes. And I appreciate every bit of help that you're providing. What are you doing?
I can't believe you know that.
No, what? I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get this submarine behind enemy. Okay. You seem to be the only reasonable. Hey, listen. You seem to be the only reasonable one here right now because this one's not doing anything. I'm glad you spotted those warships.
Time for lunch.
I'm gonna get this. No, it is not time for lunch. You get back here right now. Now, I told you to watch on the radar to see for any dangers. Thank God I got him out of the way. Now listen, I need you to keep looking on that scope to see if anything else comes up. Can you do that for me?
Does this look right?
Hopefully it does, because the last thing we need is to get damaged.
Can't believe you know that.
Of course I know that! I'm a commander here! I know how my submarine works! Would you like to take the hat and take over as commander? Yeah, well that's not happening, because you would probably get us all killed.
I can't believe you know that.
Yeah, judging by the work that you've been doing so far, yeah, I kind of do. All right. Things seem to be going good so far. No damage so far. No traps. So that's good. Very good help on the scope.
I'm helping.
I'm glad you're helping. I appreciate it. Him, not so much. Where the hell do we find these people? Are you doing anything?
It's time for lunch.
No, it is not time for lunch. Get back here. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't have you thrown off the submarine.
It's time for lunch.
No, it is not time for lunch.
I'm helping. Alright. You don't have to laugh like that. It's okay, I know I'm bad.
Does this look right?
Yes. You're doing a good job, Chaotic. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, G4. I'm helping.
Okay, it's time for lunch, man. It's time for lunch.
I can't believe you know that.
So there you go. What you had there was that you had Firestorm having to lead two other players that were very limited to their lines to make it funny. And he did that pretty successfully. I do have some notes for Jimmy, though. Fuck you. Okay, so with that, we're going to go into etiquette. Rexy, I heard you and Jane talking about that. You want to roll through this?
Yeah. Not roll through it, but something I want to add. Something that I've noticed that happens like probably too much during like, you know, regular improv that we do here is if there are 4 people up on stage, sometimes there will be 2 people that are just talking, and then the other 2 will go off and have their own conversation. So there's 2 conversations going on stage at once, and that's really hard to keep track of sometimes.
What is that?
Like, of course, eventually.
Kind of like we're doing right now.
Come back together and join themselves into one conversation, but
Kind of like we're doing right now. What is that?
What is
It
this?
goes on for a little too long. And,
What is this?
it can be hard to keep track of.
Jane, just ignore what she's saying and tell me what this is. What is this?
We'll never know the answer to that question.
Splitting up. Yeah.
That's an example of what is awful. There you go.
Wall, did you have something to add, or were you just waving?
No, I was just waving at somebody.
Okay.
Hi, Wall.
So yeah, is that it? All that you wanted to go over?
I noticed.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely.
A small side note, off topic. Also, off topic. Just like a little tip. Okay, tip and trick. If you don't know how to, like, if neither of the people on stage, if there's 2 people on stage, if neither of you know how to like introduce yourself or something to the other person.
Whoop. And I'm crashing. Sweet. VRChat just crashed out of nowhere. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. Well, BlackRock's got it until I get back. So much for having a nice clean recording, though. Yeah, oof. What's up, Zomeza? How you doing? That. Let's quickly set these back up. Almost there. Camera 2 right here. Turn that on. Camera 3 right here. Turn that on.
What is that?
All right, Jane's back. All right, they're starting to funnel back in. All right, so.
I have no idea what just happened.
So Jane, you and a bunch of other people got the boot.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Yeah.
And it was so crowded in here, too.
What?
Oh, yeah, here they are. Yeah. Okay, here's Astro.
I was a little confused why Jane was just looking at me like this.
All right, so
I was like, explain.
All right, so we'll just start going over etiquette.
Oh, man.
People are here now.
There's some bars.
We had a BlackRock
happened? Did I get
remix.
the- did I get the
Yeah.
voice?
Beep, 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 beep,
Well, I'm
beep,
fine
beep.
now. I'm fine. I'm fine now.
DJ I know.
Okay, so we're gonna go over etiquette. Okay, so for etiquette, there's a couple of things that you need to know when you're up on stage. Things that'll make scenes go a hell of a lot better. Number 1, do not step on each other's toes. When you're up here, do not talk over each other. Do not try to talk over each other. Instead, what you should aim to do is that if one person is talking, the best thing to do, like Mason, could you join me up on stage?
Absolutely.
Mason.
Remix again.
This past Sunday, when we were doing a special improv, I'm fine on my end. I'm not having
That's
any issues on
weird.
my end. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you're the only one doing it, too.
Sucks.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so Mason during this past Sunday, special improv.
During this past Sunday was in the special improv we were doing, got stuck in a game with a bunch of people that have never done this before, were brand new, and they pretty much just stepped on his toes the entire time. The scene was... Am I still doing robot, or are you coming
No, you're fine.
No, you're good. I'm listening.
Okay, all right. What was going on was that they were doing a scene where basically it keeps getting worse. And the scene starts off, and I forget what the scene was, but it was something bad because
it was an abandoned, haunted Costco.
Yeah, abandoned haunted Costco. And what I did was what I always do with a game is that I asked somebody to start the scene, and that somebody was Mason. Mason barely got 3 words out of his mouth when the other 2 players on the stage started screaming at the top of their lungs.
We're all gonna die.
They should start the scene.
Yeah.
Mason, thankfully,
around the whole damn fucking stage.
Thankfully, Mason, being the consummate professional he is, he shouted them down and tried to carry on with the scene as normal. But basically, what it is that, here's my tip for you. If Mason and I are in a scene, and Jane's in this scene too, okay? And I'm saying the line, what are we going to do? We're stuck in this abandoned, haunted Costco. I can be looking at Mason. I can even motion to him. Which means that this is my indication, the person who is talking, that I would like Mason to now take the wheel. And then Mason, say whatever line you want.
I'm trapped in a hole. Save me.
Now, see, he's looking at me, so I could respond back to that, which is, Mason, you're not in a hole. It's your grandmother's haunted vagina. Isn't that right, Jane?
Yes, and, I don't know.
Exactly. See? All I did there was I passed. He might have passed it back to me, but I'm going to pass it over to Jane. This is an easy way to avoid stepping on each other's toes. Now, I do understand that some people, when they're up on stage, they will pontificate. They will speak ad nauseum, and you should not do that when you're up on stage. You should get your single idea out in a sentence. Exactly, in a sentence or 2. Pass it on to the next person. Allow things to roll through the scene and involve everybody. If you're up here and you're having a good scene, I'm going to keep waving to you every time. Every time I see you wave, I'm going to wave to you. Okay. Okay. Every time you're up here on stage and you're having a scene, and there's one person in particular that's not necessarily being more active in the scene, but the rest of you are. God damn it. But the rest of you are. Somebody in that group, and Chaotic is really good at it. He's not, he hasn't come back, I don't think.
Nope.
But Chaotic is really good at it, where he will, there he is, where he will integrate other people that aren't necessarily being active in the scene into the scene. He wants people, he's trying to pass the torch. He's trying to get people to actually be in it. He did it with Elbon a little bit earlier, when Elbon was kind of getting dragged into the background for this scene. He brought Elbon in, and that is something that you should do. That's as far as etiquette goes. When you're up here, you are allowed to pause. If you need to pause to make sure that you're not stepping on the next person's toes, or you need to pause so that somebody else knows they can talk now, do it. It's fine. It's VR. We all know that there's a lag, and we can't exactly express things to each other. Oh my God, there's more of them.
Yeah, they're multiplying. In VR, you mentioned you can kind of gesture towards the person or whatever. If you're in desktop, you can basically finish that off by looking towards the person that you're speaking to or want to take the wheel, or maybe nod at them in desktop with your mouse or whatever.
Could take a
exactly. And or take a step towards them. Or,
yeah,
or do
that's
exactly
true.
what Rexy just did right there, which is a little bit of this.
Yeah.
These are all things that you can do. Also, I'm going to teach you one more thing about etiquette. Loud doesn't always mean funny.
Oh, God, yes.
There you go. I said it. Loud does not always mean funny.
Whipping, silent.
Mason.
What? I'm not that bad.
You do tend to yell sometimes, but you try to shout over other people.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
It's okay.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Okay.
No, we're pigeons.
So basically, that's everything for etiquette. Here is a perfect game that you will have to force etiquette into, because it is a game that is very open-ended. And it's all about getting out of line clearly and concisely so that the host can do their job. That game, of course, is change. So for change, it's very simple. When you hear the word change up on stage, the last line said needs to be changed to a completely new line. And we don't mean subtle changes, like if you said, and I'm wearing this red hat, and I told you change, and you said, and I'm wearing this blue hat. No, you should say, I'm wearing this red hat. Change. I've shoved my foot into a toaster. That works.
Yep.
Completely new. Okay? So, for this, I need 4 people up on stage for change. You know what? Rexy, good. Oh god, did Wall just crash again?
Oh no.
Uh-oh, looks like it.
Stamped, you motherfucker, you get up on that stage right now. Swear to God.
Oh, is my mic okay, by the way?
And you yeah,
Yeah,
so...
it's okay.
Yeah,
stop touching the wall, you
bunch
psych.
of us died recently,
You have
Spaz.
cramps. You don't have to stand up, you can sit.
Yeah, several
need one
people
more.
crashed again, actually. So Wall and Spaz and
again.
Julio
Oh, yeah.
and Boba.
And I crashed 50
Ah,
minutes ago.
shit. Ah, shit.
VRChat's having one of those
no.
nights,
You
I
know what?
guess.
Leaving.
I think this is
Oh,
God
here's
telling us
G4.
that we're not allowed. What
Yeah,
fucking
for
God?
goodness. Oh god.
Good. All right. So here we are.
God
This is change.
telling us that improv will forever be chaotic.
I love it. Keep it up, bud. Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Gotcha.
Wall's requesting.
Good. All right. So for change, your prompt for change is a simple one. Are you paying attention, Stamped? Okay. Your prompt is that you are a group of contract killers and are discussing, thank you, your most impressive and bizarre hits. That's all you're doing. You're sitting out. It's a national convention of serial killers and contract killers, and you're all here discussing your most impressive kills and or bizarre kills.
Hey, Albon, how
Okay.
you doing?
When I say change, you
Yeah,
change
no
the
problem.
last line said.
There's been a lot
Why
of
don't we
crashing.
start off with... Chaotic, do you want me to start off with this one?
No, hand it over to me and I'll do it. It'll be fun.
Okay, go ahead. You start us off.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that we're all gathered here, we're going to hear from the most vile, most disgusting, most insane human being that has ever walked this earth, and he's going to tell us in excruciating detail the time he murdered my grandmother. Stamp Steel, ladies and gentlemen! Give him a round of applause!
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Much love. I killed... I first got a screwdriver, and I thrust it into her eyeball. There.
Stamp change.
Well, we were first, you know, she was my lover, and then she betrayed me. I caught her, you know, with another man, and it had to be done.
Wow, look at that speech, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give another round of applause to Stamp Steel. And the man he caught my grandmother with, Dioker.
Oh!
Hi, I'm the guy who fucked that guy's grandmother.
Fuck my grandmother.
The notorious.
Yeah, good time. Good time.
Slap seconds.
Is this a David's mom thing?
Shush.
Is that God? Guys, I think God's here. We need to repent for our sins. Gather around.
Chaotic change. Chaotic change.
Is that God? Fuck you. Fuck you for making me exist in this hellish
Man.
prison.
Oh, there's no God here. There's no God in this simple.
Oh no, Anne. Okay. Have a good
guys are
night.
missing the
Thanks for joining us for all that you could.
God has put us down here on this earth in order to get rid of all
Good
the
luck with the
scum,
fridge.
like the cheating
Lexi, change.
grandmother. God has not put us down here on this earth. It was our almighty Lego man number 52. Someone fell into that river that long ago on the 7th day, you know. And we were sent down here, okay? We were sent here.
Someone had to build a rescue
The
car.
man who
That guy
pushed
and his cat.
to kill the man.
praise
who
Lego
killed that other
Yoda.
man.
Stamp change.
Well, praise. I'm part of the Catholic. So, yeah, Yoda is one of my saints.
Did he just make words? Did he make words?
Say that one more time. Alright, anyways, on with the discussion.
No comment.
I think that thing around his neck is a bit tight. I think he's losing air.
You're right.
Diego, change.
That man had very nice shoes.
Thank you.
He's got lovely shoes. Where'd you get those shoes from, buddy?
No, those are terrible.
I killed a man. I dumped a toaster into his bathtub.
Change.
I killed a man. I suffocated him with a body pillow.
Change.
I killed a man. I made him cry and choke on his own tears.
I think I heard about that.
So you
got 20
all
years
this
in prison
time,
for that.
All this time you've been the notorious.
Crashed hard? Yeah, a
Tearjerker
lot
killer?
of people crashed, Mason.
I'm sorry, what?
Come on back if you can.
Spent all 20 years in there?
Yeah, Julio,
No.
fuck you, VRChat.
25. I got released on good behavior.
Like, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Well, thanks. You know, I've been a changed man since then.
I'm glad to see you're improving, you know?
Don't touch
Sure,
me.
This is your last. Okay.
Chaotic change. But don't touch me.
I want you to touch me harder.
You definitely cannot say that.
I
Not to
definitely
me, at least.
cannot. I've already been to prison once. It won't stop me now.
You know what?
He's already been
You're
inside.
okay.
He knows what it's like.
Can we kick this?
I was that man's bitch.
Chaotic
I
change.
was that man.
I had to serve the notorious stamp stealer as his prison wife for 3 years. Do you know what that's like?
Only 3 of them?
Yeah, it was actually pretty okay.
So you
Chaotic change. Chaotic change. It was pretty okay.
Yeah, it was fucking fantastic. We actually got married. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me, then I swear to God. Touch me harder.
I'm worried.
Why?
Rexy change.
I'm not worried. This is. You know what? This is what we're all about. We're here, you know, touching each
disagree.
other.
I disagree. I'm absolutely trusted. Mostly by you.
Diego change.
I'm absolutely disgusted. Mostly by him.
Diego change.
So sin. Hey, old. I hate old.
Fuck you, Diego. Fuck you. We said you have to be a character, not yourself. Get off the stage, okay?
Disqualified.
We didn't talk about
my
it.
God.
Calm down over there.
Is Jimmy dying?
are you
Yes, he
okay?
is.
Oh, not crashing, actually dying. Oh, okay.
Who? All right.
I didn't know what it was.
Oh God, calm down. Okay. No such thing as winning. That's the next thing. Who wants to take this over? Unless you want me to breeze through it, we'll do it. This has been one long shit show. Okay, good. Thank you.
This has been one long shit show, but there's no such thing as winning. There's no such thing as losing. There is such thing as losing. It's when the audience doesn't laugh. You can have a shit show like the scene that we just did where nothing fucking worked, but everybody lost their fucking minds at some stuff said, and I think that's what matters. So, the goal here is to make your teammates look funny. Dear God, we're something. So, to reiterate everything here, we were something. When we all look good, we all win, and that's what matters here. There's no such thing as winning. There's only doing a decent job at being a team up on stage and making the audience laugh. Because technically, even though this is titled, there is no winning. The winning is when you make the audience laugh. If you can make Jimmy keel over in his fucking chair more than twice per scene, it works.
You've won. Winning is the friends made.
I don't want to ever see you again. So, don't you fucking chuckle. So, we have a game for this one. Are we going to go do the game for this one, or are we going to breeze through it?
No, let's just do the game. Let's get the game out of the way.
Alright, we'll do the game. The game's questions only. There are many games that we play in Improv, but this is the only one that has more than one rule. The major rule here is, it's in the fucking name. It's questions only. You can only ask questions. However, the second rule here is that if you have something funny to say, say it. For the love of God. If you're going back and forth up here, repeating stuff back to each other, it's like, oh, how do you know my name? Why wouldn't I know your name? How would you not know that what my name is? Yes. And you'd have nothing and you're going back and forth. It's boring. Who the hell wants to watch that? If you have something funny to say, say it. Am I missing anything in the rules here?
The object is to be funny, not to win the game.
Are you a fucking flesh potato?
It's a potato. Yes, it's a potato.
A flesh potato.
I forgot. I just realized that I was muted this whole time, and I explained the other rules. Don't repeat the same questions over again unless you can really make it funny, in which case we'll give you a pass. And the last one is, just because you have an upward inflection at the end of a sentence does not make it a question, okay? So there you go.
Yeah. For this one, we're going to have 4 people come up on stage. I'm going to need 2 people on this side and 2 people on this side. Albon, good to see you back up here. Wall, if you want to jump behind him. Jowl on that side. Astra over there. Perfect. We have 4 people. Lovely. Albon, you will be going first. Jowl will be going first, second. I have read it. Yes. This is going to be interesting.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So, I'm going to say, Albon, you're going to go first. So you'll ask the first question. The person that comes into the scene, like if Jowl fucks up his question right now, he would go to the back of his line, so Astra would be up next. And once Astra comes into the scene, Astra asks the first question. That's how this is usually done. So, the prompt for this game, I'd apologize to all of you because this is a horrible prompt and you should feel dirty about yourselves now, but I'm not going to because you sign up for this shit. What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
So, this side over here, your character is a banker. And you two are interviewers. And this banker over here is interviewing for a job at a sperm bank, but does not know that.
What? Wait, what? Oh, okay, now I
You
get
guys are
it.
bankers who are interviewing for a job, but you don't realize the bank you're interviewing at is a sperm bank.
Right, okay.
So, having said that, Albon, if you wouldn't mind starting us off with the first question.
So, how much is the salary?
How much are you willing to get a little dirty?
Depends on how dirty.
That's not a question.
Yeah. What are your turnip prices?
Are we talking about under the table things, or
I mean, sometimes you have to get under the table in order to get what you want.
Who the fuck was that guy?
he wasn't the interviewer?
You mind if I take a piss?
God.
Why are you unzipping your pants?
Did I get some on you?
Oh, God.
Would it be okay if you just tucked that back in?
Is this not the Denny's restroom?
What made you think that this was the Denny's restroom?
Well, this is embarrassing.
Did he touch you anywhere funny?
Oh, God.
How long do you have?
Oh, God.
About 8 inches.
Damn it, chaotic.
Chaotic. This isn't even a part of the scene.
Did you write your application in crayon?
Is there a problem with that?
Don't you think it should be a little legible?
Are you telling me it's not?
Did you draw a little dog here?
It's the best damn dog in the world.
Oh, God. Ow. Oh, my God. Someone please go back and clip that chaotic line. Oh, my God.
Isn't that a cute little dog? Where do you think you're applying? Isn't this a bank? Yeah.
So what qualifications do you exactly have?
I can have all the... wait. Shit.
Why would someone like you need to know?
So I can fucking hire you.
He's got a point.
You mind if I ask you a couple questions?
To you. Mind if I give you a couple dozen answers?
What do you think about horses?
Are we talking loaning horses or giving loans for horses?
Maybe receiving deposits from horses.
Problems with horses?
They're too big.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Maybe receiving deposits from horses.
Different kind of sperm bank. All right. You know when Wall had said, "What makes you think this is a Denny's bathroom?" I thought the answer you were going to give was because all the sperm.
Oh! Oh my god.
But that didn't happen. Okay, so last section is improvisation, is the last thing. Here's some tips and tricks about improvisation. Don't just describe things on how they look when people are upstage in their weird avatars. Like if the ogre is up here on stage in that avatar, that is not necessarily his character. This is VRChat. Everyone has lots of avatars. It doesn't matter. Don't look at that and make that the character. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. Okay? Here's a prime example of that. One time we were playing this exact game that we're about to start playing, and one of the guys that was up on stage with me saw my character, and it was his job to give my character a name. That's all. His only job is to give my character a name. You know what name he picked?
White Suit Guy. We got the Black Rock remix again.
What the fuck?
What a name! What a name!
What the fuck am I supposed to do with White Suit Guy? What the fuck am I supposed to do with White Suit Guy? Honestly. So, you know what I did for that entire scene? I walked in, pretended to be the most boring guy in the world. I didn't actually have to pretend. And then I sat there and I pretended to drink water and saltines and sit in a corner. That's what I did for the entire scene. I hate fucked him with the name he gave me. So anyway, there you go.
I'm not sure he even realized you were doing that.
Jesus Crash.
No.
No. What'd you say?
I'm not sure he even realized that you were hate fucking him with that.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't realize it at all. But okay, so basically the other thing about improvisation, and this is literally improvisation, it's the shortest section because this is where you just take everything we just told you, you wrap it up into one big ball. You develop characters, scene, and intentions right here on the spot. The perfect game for this is a little game called Superheroes, because the crowd is going to give the first person who is a superhero their superhero identity, just a name, and then you have to build it based on the story. And then the next person you call in, you give them their name, and then they have to build their character and intention simply based on the name that you give them. That is the essence of improvisation. It's all about taking what little information we're going to give you and making something out of it. Improving the entirety of the thing. We're just going to give you a scene and the guidance that all you have to do is give them a name. That's it. So I need 4 people up on stage for a game of
Julio,
superheroes. Superheroes is easy. You will get a superhero name, and when you do, you will perform as that superhero, and then you will turn to the person next in line, give them a superhero name, and then they will have to perform that. Now remember, Tails is mute and has no TTS. Plan accordingly, whoever's going to get Tails. I need one more person for superheroes. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Sweet.
Oh. Okay, so, I need somebody to give me a superhero name. What's my superhero?
Shedding Cat Man.
Say again?
Shedding Cat Man. Nympho man?
I think I know now why I'm going robot, because everybody else seems to be doing it for me.
Ah.
Maybe I shouldn't do this scene. Maybe I shouldn't do this scene.
Well, now we're hearing you fine.
I know, but I'm not hearing any of you fine.
Huh.
Make Spaz do it.
Yeah, where's Spaz?
Yeah, Spaz hadn't been up tonight.
I know that you said the name. I know that he said the name, and I know that he said the name, and I still don't know what it is because it keeps cutting out every time you guys try to say it.
Spaz could go up there.
Can it be cutting out, man?
Lagatron.
Lagatron 5000. What was it?
Hell yeah. Shedding Catman.
Catman. Shedding Catman.
Shedding Catman, yeah.
Sweet.
Or also Nympho Man.
See, cut it out. So now it's just Shedding Catman. I didn't even hear what you said. Okay, great. Here we go. We are a group of superheroes, and the problem that we're trying to solve is that the ancient elder god of perpetual lube has risen and is making everything frictionless.
Oh no. What in the world?
Anal sex will no longer be pleasurable because you won't feel anything. There's no friction whatsoever anymore. It's just way too much lube.
No.
Alright, so with that, I am Shedding Catman, and here we go. It's time to turn on the news. There it goes. Oh my god. An ancient elder god of perpetual lube has risen. I can't get that shit on my fur. Ooh, a vase. I'll call one of my friends. One of my superhero friends to come and aid me in this situation. I will call one of my friends to aid me in this situation. Oh, it's you trying to hide his erection, man.
You could tell?
Look, the perpetual god of lube is risen from the grave. What are we to do?
I don't know, but I'm gonna keep hiding my erection.
You're doing a great job. Here's a ball of fur you can use to cover it. I gotta warn you, I vomited that up this morning. Don't you throw that away. Listen, yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Listen, my only plan was we were going to go buy this big, giant machine with what to kill the god, but then I ended up playing in the useless box for it for about 5 hours, and I kind of lost track of time. So, I called you to see if you had any ideas. Do you have any ideas?
We could try and hide it in my pants.
So that way people wouldn't think it was your erection, but instead you had a giant elder god in your pants. But he's perpetual lube. He'll just slide down your pant leg and into your shoe. Fuck. Do you have a friend that maybe could help us with this?
So, let me call somebody.
Yeah, you call somebody.
I'm gonna grab my phone, which is definitely not my dick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fuck over here. I need your help.
Hang on.
We got a fucking lube monster. We need you over here at Catman's place.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, that was fast. Here, hold this.
I'm just... Hey, yeah.
Don't ask where that came from. No.
What's your friend's name, idiot?
I don't have a lot of friends, man, alright? I just called who I could. Vacuum man.
Introduce me then.
Will you help us?
Vacuum man.
Yeah, you got an outlet, right?
Oh my god, is he alright? Is he alright?
He kind of sucks.
No, he kind of sucks.
We'll get it worked out.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So what do you think, Vacuum Man? What are we gonna do? What do you think we should do about this perpetual lube monster?
Lube monster? You mean come Luberon?
Sure, why not?
Oh Jesus.
Excuse me. Excuse me, I must bathe myself for a moment. I shall return. You guys discuss amongst yourselves. I have to excuse me. Yes, exactly. I have to go lift my head above my. I have to go lift my leg above my head and lick my own butthole. I'll be right back. You guys discuss it amongst yourselves.
You don't have any ideas?
I mean, I don't do much. The only thing that I really have is.
Here, this one's a special one.
Oh God.
You're welcome. There you go. Hold on. Better. Okay. Well, maybe you guys have another. Sorry, it's a thing that I do. I just knock unnecessary things on. You know how it is.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, we can use all the help we can get because right now this lube is getting all over the place, and there's only so many shelves of shit that I can knock down to get out of its way.
I'll be right back. Never mind, they've disappeared from existence.
Oh God!
Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh shit! It's my friend, a corpse.
You gotta warn me. I gotta hide my nothing
Friend
better.
Who?
A corpse.
Oh jeez.
A corpse.
Why is it standing up?
Rigor mortis.
Oh God.
Gotta do it. They did look pretty stiff.
You have any ideas of what we can do with the perpetual lube monster?
He's a big client. He's a big client.
I mean, I understand it. I mean, what do you think? I knew you were gonna say that. You know what? I have a great idea.
All right.
There's a lesbian convention next door. Let's just shove it into the doors. I'm sure they'll be appreciative.
Oh. Listen, man. Might not have to talk that way. It's making it a little hard to hide things.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work for you. Yeah, yes, your boner that you obviously
perpetually have, and I'm constantly trying to hide.
Yeah. All right, I have an idea, and I think this one will work, and I think you guys are all going to agree with me. Let's sleep for 16 hours. It's what I do every day, and it should work out for us. You know what? I'm tired of your bullshit. You suck.
You could maybe vacuum up the lube.
Yeah, he'll try that. Yeah, vacuum up the lube. Do the thing, and get all this extra hair while you're at it. My carpets are atrocious.
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
You put it in your mouth.
Take the corpse with you.
That's gross. Why would I do that?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna eat that corpse. You guys can just.
Oh God.
Hey, if you leave it sit here long enough, it's what I'm gonna do. Catman, duh. I don't understand why you still have an erection with the corpse around. I still don't get it. And it's harder now. I don't get it. What is it? This is weird.
I think we should change subjects. All right.
Alright, change subject. I could. Perpetual erection just gotten harder around the corpse.
Yeah. Anyway,
I could try and soak up the lube with the absurd amount of sweatpants that I have around for no particular reason.
That may just work. And with the industrial strength kitty litter that I keep in that closet back there, and with your suckage and a corpse, yes, I think we can achieve this.
A corpse.
Let's go, team. Put your hands in. Oh my god, that corpse just moved. That corpse just moved. Get the fuck out of here! It's zombies! Run!
I need new friends.
Thank you, Tails.
Tails, that was perfect. Nice. Nice.
Okay,
Well
so,
done.
This is your last exercise. Last and final exercise. This is it. Okay, we're going to do scenes from a hat. Every single one of you have to perform for this. You have to come up with one. It doesn't matter if it's not funny. It doesn't matter if it's not good. The point is that you try. That is it.
But BlackRock, what about the mutes?
Use TTS or put it in somebody's chat.
Yeah, you can put it in. Tails can put it in someone's chat. If Jack wants to, he can put it in someone's chat or use TTS. It is up to him. It is perfectly acceptable. So, and for Boba, okay? Boba, you can like write him in a Discord if you want. It doesn't matter what you want to do. As long as you're up here, we will look for it, okay? So, this is all you're doing. This is the final exercise, okay? So the first prompt is rejected themes for museums. And I will start us. Wow. Jizz socks from around the world. I am not going into that museum. That is disgusting.
And if you look on your left, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see George Washington Carver's left pinky toe toenail. He was cut it off every month for about 7 years, and we have them preserved in this jar. Now, if you look to your right, you'll see his big toe on his right foot. We've just cut that off of him.
Is this just a...
What? You have a question, sir?
Is this just a museum of feet?
I'm glad you asked. Yes.
Why did you lock the exits?
You see, the thing about our collection, it's constantly growing.
Oh, no. Oh, God!
Oh, God. And I forgot mine. Damn it.
And there it is. Alright. And as you can see here in our grand main hall, the largest hairball that has ever been spat out by a cat.
Damn it, that was mine. That's okay.
See, we've got
It's
a bunch
okay.
of thieves in here today, eh? But here we have all of the past improv ages.
Past what?
All the past improv stages. There's
Oh.
a lot of them. It's a long line.
Yeah.
And here, as you see from the yellow waterfall to my right, and the yellow river to my left, this is Museum of Yellow Liquids. What did you think it would be, you disgusting?
I thought it was the piss palace. I'm sorry.
I thought it was gonna be Willy Wonka's piss factory.
Alright. Hello, everyone.
Welcome
to the
I
Museum
guess that's cool.
of Me.
What's up, Boba?
This is me when I was 2. This is me when I lost my first tooth. This is me when I grew my first tooth. You see, it's great. It's great. It's pretty good. This is
We're
my
from
first
the
day at
bank.
school.
We're seizing the building. We're shutting this place down.
This is all I have, man. This is all I have.
No, it just.
No, get out of here.
All right, and coming up here we have wax figures of every president who has ever been in office in an orgy. Now, I'm sorry to say, but Trump is still being made, so he hasn't been added yet, but we are working very diligently on it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh, Taft was hung like a mule.
And here we have our exhibit of the lost guitar picks of famous guitarists. Here we have Jimi Hendrix's lost pick at Woodstock 69. Here we have Eric Johnson's lost pick and his carpet. And here we have Eric Clapton's fingers. I don't know how he lost those ones.
Oh God. Nice.
Bad gambling debts.
And if you come over here to our right, you will see BlackRock's most famous establishment, Dildo Factory number 6969.
It was twice as cool because it had two 69s in it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our exhibit of Mason's greatest puns.
It'd be a small exhibit. Boba, is it the one you put in my? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. You do it.
No, I'm not sure that it was the same thing.
Okay, you got screw it. All right, reading this for Boba. The Museum of Plank. It's just a plank.
Yeah, it was a different thing. I wasn't sure if you were putting that in for scenes
Welcome
from
to our
Ahead
new
or what.
exhibit. Today we're going to be showing model recreations of the world's greatest sperm banks.
You'd be surprised where the most famous one is.
I can't believe
Now
you know
here,
that.
In the Waffle House bathroom, on this wall, is... Shut up! In this Waffle House bathroom, on this wall here are phone numbers of every woman who has been fucked on this toilet ruthlessly. Moving on.
Oh, God.
So, can we stop the tour here? I need to write this down.
Make sure you get number 8. All right, and welcome to my museum of all the times that I have not let my parents down. As you can see, it is very empty in here. It's because we have yet to find our first exhibit.
Oh.
Do you guys host parties?
On Saturdays, we actually rent out the hall because no one wants to spend them with me.
Oh.
And welcome to the Museum of the Stone Age. Here we have a baby made out of stone. Here we have a toddler made out of stone. A young child made out of stone.
Is that stone made out of stone?
Are we in Dr. Stone right now? Okay.
It's plastic.
Okay, Boba.
Welcome, students, to BlackRock's emporium of every single failed experiment he ever made. They're practically all doomsday weapons, so don't touch them.
Welcome, one and all, to the Museum of Different Kinds of Stairways. Here we have the short and tiny one, and then, ooh, this one's real nice. Oh, shit!
The Museum of Deja Vu. I think I've been in this place before.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, it's past Jimmy. I need the two of you for this.
Okay.
The fuck was that, Jim?
Alright, over here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the exhibit of the greatest Weezers.
With guest star Jane Grey.
All right.
Thanks.
And here is a wall of all my used condoms.
Oh no.
Listen, I know it's blank.
I was
and doesn't
about
have
to-
anything on it, but we're getting there.
I was about to say, why? Yeah.
And welcome to my museum of things discovered under the couch after you move. Here's my collection of 30 universal remotes, all pristinely intact.
I'd actually say that. Oh god.
Fuck, I forgot my line.
Good, perfect.
Yikes.
Next one.
Welcome to the Museum of all Jane's forgotten lines.
Things you can say in VRChat, but not in real life. I'm gonna block you, and then I will never be able to see you or hear you again. That's what's going to happen. Why isn't this working?
Man, you have a lot of bones.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go on my friends list and see who wants to spend time with me today.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I'm probably gonna on a unicycle. What of it? Babe.
Pat me, you bitch.
Damn, dude, that new avatar is hot. Fucking awooga. Screenshot. All right, guys, we're moving party. We're moving party. Portal, portal, portal. Let's go.
I'm not sure if your breasts are moving quite right. Let me take a really close look and see if I can help you. And I'll read this one for Boba. Okay, I'm going to go change you into a girl avatar real quick.
I'm not fat. I just have thick bones.
Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Please give me upsies.
What do you mean you can't say that in real life?
All right.
You trying to tell me something?
See what Jack says? Oh boy.
Jack.
If you don't stop, I'm kicking you.
Nice.
You can't say that.
Nice.
Yeah, you're technically good.
I want you to look me in the eyes. I am exactly 1 year old. This is my peak form. If you do not like this, I will have to introduce you to my 17 children on this platform, and they will kick your ass for me.
Do the thing!
Ka-chow.
Astro, I need you for a second. Just for 1 second. Okay. Wow, does that thing have any emotes? Let me check. Ow! Motherfucker, why does that...
I didn't know it had colliders.
Yo, you sound kind of masculine for a girl. Are you sure you don't have a dick?
Hey, what do you mean my avatar is not safe for work? He's got a thong.
Hey, quick question. Do you actually have the skin underneath that clothing?
Please do not throw the chair I'm sitting on.
Oh, yeah, I
And if you look inside my stomach, You can see the creator of the avatar.
Haha, what joke.
Okay, Boba.
End.
Have you
Oh.
have you got something in mind?
There, you're muted.
Oh no.
RP push. I said RP push. Dude, that's fail RP. What the fuck? Come, fall.
Oof.
Oh wow, I fucking lagged on that one.
Okay.
I saw everything. I'm so disappointed in you.
Hold on, guys. I think I'm lagging.
I mean, yeah, I got married to the love of my life, and I am now somehow my own father-in-law.
God.
Huh?
Huh. Oh, that's quite some money boob you got there.
I'm not sure I even need to read this one out for her. Do you know the way?
Let it die. Let this meme die. Come on.
Hey. Mom said it's our turn on the Xbox.
Turn on the Xbox?
Okay. Scene. God.
I can.
Of course you can.
Sports.
That is a good joke.
Sports. 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 Sports, 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 sports. Get the fuck off the stage.
Pick me up for soccer practice.
All right, next one. Roles that Gilbert Gottfried should not be cast in. Now, Jane said she had something left set up for this.
Yeah, so if you don't know who Gilbert Gottfried is, here's a quick jog your memory.
I can't take it anymore! If I gotta choke down on one more of those moldy, disgusting crackers!
He was the voice of Iago in the original animated Aladdin. So, really loud, obnoxious, nasally, zero volume control. So, something like, "There's no place like home! There's no place like home!"
Real quick, I'm gonna set this one out. It's late at night and I don't want to be too loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to be loud.
Wow! Nice cock!
You wanna spray cranberry?
I can show you the world.
Alright, I can't do the voice, so I'm leaving it up to your imagination. Just think. Welcome to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
I'm flying, Jack!
Fucking thing on this planet, so it's okay if I got someone else to say it for me?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. 'Cause I've got
Well, I'm not gonna be loud, but so just imagine it. Fatality.
Want me to show you a trick to get your mind off that pain?
Okay.
How many shots did I fire? Was it 5 or was it 6?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna wreck my throat if I even try that voice, so use your imagination for this one. Better hold on tight, my little spider monkey.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Nah, dog, fuck the Pope. No problem of mine.
Is this the Bass Pro Shop pyramid?
I didn't hit her. It's not true. I didn't hit her. I did not. Hi, Mark.
That movie would be infinitely better with Gilbert Godfrey in that role. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh wait, no. Draw me like one of your French whores!
Oh, that was the one I was about to do.
Alright, we're just gonna unless you got one more. Anybody got more?
I got one, but I don't want to try the impression again.
Oh, I got it.
I think. Oh, never mind. I thought Tails was coming up here.
Long live the king.
Tell me what it was.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends.
I can't do the voice, but you guys get the picture. This is Sparta!
This one's from Astro. What are you doing, step bro?
Fly, you fools.
I was trying to think of a Lord of the Rings one. That's a better one. This one's from Julio. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
This one's from chat. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Oh, those are like onions. All right, we're good. Okay, next one.
I got one. I've got
Oh,
one.
sweet baby Jesus.
You reminded me of one.
So
You go.
possibilities. That's great.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Okay.
Okay, so I can't do the hand motion, but just imagine it. What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
I'm tired of these
know what this is? Sorry.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Oh.
My one question is what that dick do?
And those are the rules for improv.
Private, stop laughing or I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck!
Oh God.
That one's for you, BlackRock. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Another one from chat. You've been gnomed.
Oh God.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Okay.
Happy birthday, jackass.
All right. Weird reasons to break up with someone. I don't like the sound of your voice.
Listen, we need to be done. You know, you're reminding me too much of my exes. You're just not real.
Oh.
Look, man, her dick was bigger than mine. What could I do?
What?
Get food.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my friends. What do you mean unicorns aren't real?
Alright, Jell, get your ass back here. I need you. Listen, we can't be together anymore, man. You bounce too much. I can't do it. I can't deal with it, man.
I'm sorry, babe. It's just that thing. It's like bigger than a ferret, man. It is. Oh.
I mean, I asked you what this is and you couldn't tell me. I just don't think this is gonna work out.
Babe, it's not gonna work. You're from Detroit, I'm from Canada. We're at war. We can't.
Nice.
Listen, it's, to give a good analogy, or a metaphor even, for why this just isn't working out, it's like the time in 4th grade when my buddy John borrowed a pencil from me and never gave it back. And that's essentially what you did to my Bionicle collection, and I just don't think we can see each other anymore now.
What do you mean Lethal Weapon? What do you mean Lethal Weapon 4 is in a good movie?
Rexy, I need you over here.
Oh no.
Look, it's too few hooves. You've got hands and fingers. It doesn't work. No.
Oof.
No, that's the part I like.
Oh God.
Alrighty. I'm sorry, we're just way too attached.
I'm sorry, but it's over between us because you won't stop singing that damn flamingo song.
Nice.
Boba, come up here. I need somebody that looks vaguely like Mason.
SoCal Meg, okay.
I'm sorry, you make too many damn puns.
No, it's not the sex. The sex is great with you. We have sex all the time. It's awesome sex. But I can only date virgins.
Huh.
Oh God.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. But I feel like you treat me like garbage.
God. Okay, Mason.
Look, all you had to do was get in the small wick avatar. Why can't you just do this one thing for me?
Hello, I like money.
This is from the chat. I'm sorry, babe, but your mustache is creeping me out.
Okay.
Oh no, Joe.
Babe. Look, I can handle all that. I really can. I draw the line at eating lemons.
I'm sorry, me boy, but I can't be with me best fry cook.
Okay.
Alright, last one. Things you can say on Twitch, but not at your wedding. The only reason anybody's here is because you have that ass.
Oh my God.
Oh hey, thanks for the bits.
Yo, shout out to the bitch over there in the dress. Tier 3 sub, baby. Let's go.
Poggers.
Yep, cock.
Meg, thank you so much for the follow. Glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying it. We're just
Great.
about done
Can we
here.
get some poggers in the chat?
Yo, thanks for the donation there.
Hooray! This wedding is awesome. Let's $100 dono. Oh man, $100 dono, dude. You know what? Sorry, it's over, guys. It's over. It's all over. $100 dono. It's over.
No, we can't do this. It might be against TOS.
Hey, Jimmy, thanks for gifting a sub. You gifted it to Your Wife's a Bitch.
This whole thing is fucking Pepega, dude.
Alright, so we couldn't find a bouquet today, so instead we're going to be throwing this cat.
Oh my god. Nice one, Astro.
If we reach our sub goal, I'll divorce her on the spot.
That was kind of close to mine. $300 dono, and I will leave this dude right at the altar.
Whoa, you want to kiss me? That's kind of weird, champ.
God damn it. This whole thing would have been free if I had Amazon Prime.
This is the feels bad man moment. I mean, just look at him up there.
You know, this might be the most important day of my life, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is subbing with Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime allows you to...
Sadly, we didn't reach the stop goal for the wedding cake. Oh. You may now kiss your viewers' asses.
Whoa, 50 gifted subs? That's going to the baby carriage.
Thank you guys for coming out today. Don't forget to check out my OnlyFans.
Oh god.
Wait, I don't think that's TOS. This one's from chat. I'm sorry I said poggers when we got married.
Thank you all for coming. Don't forget to join the Discord, link down below.
I got one, but I don't know how to structure it.
Yeah, we had to cancel it. This is we had to bring it back now. We had to cancel it before because we were gonna have it on Mixer.
Come on, Stamped, I'll help you.
Man,
What's your idea?
Right now. Oh, hey, Shroud just raided my wedding.
Something about what?
Being a mod, I'm trying to structure a joke.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hey, SoCal Meg, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it.
I got you. It's stamped.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
How the hell am I supposed to get married? The mod's banned my fucking wife.
Stamped, come up here.
Hello.
Chad, I'd like you to meet my wife.
Okay.
What do you mean that's not a wife?
Good guys.
Weren't even dressed.
50,000 bits and I'll go mute for the rest of the wedding.
Noise.
What about his sex? Wasn't he banned?
Oh god.
I'm afraid. Oh god.
Me too.
So this is the only officiant we could afford.
Damn it.
I forgot my line. Fuck.
I'm deriving mine off of Boba's here. 50,000 bits and I'll unmute in time to say I do.
Driving this one from chat. 500,000 bits, and yes, I will stream the making of our first child.
Oh god.
If we reach our sub goal, I swear I'll leave her at the altar. It's what's gonna happen. We gotta hit that sub goal. Let's go. There's a 100 sub bomb. Let's go.
Oh, the husband paid for the wedding? What a simp.
Damn.
There we go. That's it.
Damn.
That's
Nice
it.
one, Stamped.
We're done. We're fucking done. We're fucking done.
We're done.
Go to bed. All right. I'm done. Let's take a picture and get the fuck out of here. Come on,
Yeah,
everybody.
take a picture with all 6 of us.
Hey, 7.
Fair enough.
Does that count?
I can't believe you know that.
Tails for Jack.
No, don't block Julio, Diogo. Julio, move a little bit to your right. Oh no! Oh, damn it. Stop.
I want to use him as a
It's a
silk
small
board.
improv when you can actually fit in the front.
Correct.
Okay, whenever you guys are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And Rexy just
All right,
requested.
so
Do we want to hang on for just 3 seconds and let Rexy come join in?
Nah, fuck it.
No, anybody that wants to leave, you go ahead. I'll wait
Okay.
for Rexy.
Fuck.
Stop burping. Now we'll take a
Goofy pick.
Yep.
I don't know what this does.
Candid.
There she is.
There you go.
There she is. Come on, Rexy.
All right.
Rexy.
We waited for you.
Get over
Mostly.
I'm here. Oh god.
Oh dear, you're late.
Wait until everybody's loaded in.
Oh, baby, when you walk like that.
Alright, you wanna go to
just
the
like tracking. There you go.
What the fuck?
Okay. Everybody ready? And 5,
Yep.
4, 3,
Oops.
2, 1. There we go.
And Pog. Perfect.
Poggers. Yep.
Come on, everybody.
Nice
Have a
that we
good
used to have at our original improv crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wish
Hey guys,
sing
guess
happy
what?
birthday.
We gotta promote something.
Yeah, Tails' birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Tails.
Happy birthday.
Let's sing a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, happy
not
birthday,
birthday.
jackass.
Oh
Alright,
god.
then.
Where people are
Oh
streets.
no.
I don't know.
It's your birthday and I do not give a shit.
Join the
To the person in chat, this
Discord.
is the link to their Discord. You can join through this link.
For
Yep.
the one person watching this,
this
shit
link.
show.
The literal one
one
fucking person.
This link.
Right
You have one
right
dude in
there.
your chat.
One more person.
No, not literally, but only
God.
one of them is actually
Let's
interested.
say
in
happy
getting
birthday to you tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe they won't be all fucking MLP
Say what?
maxi
Mid-teen
pad.
one. You guys remind me of a game
I do have to leave now.
I'm
Bye,
out.
everybody.
I can't. I can't hear. I can't hear you. Let's go over there.
Go to bed.
Oh god.
There's the train.
You guys reminded me of a different game, like mid-scene.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to, I wanted to let you guys know about it, see if it was something of interest.
Okay.
It's kind of like superheroes, but at the same time, it's kind of not.
Okay.
Indeed.
What? Let's see.
All the
Well,
hosts have left out.
Yeah. So what you?
it's like you got 3 people,
Uh huh.
2 people out having a conversation on stage, 1 person off stage. Those 2 people are talking about the person off stage, and they have to build their character. Like, oh, you know, that guy, he always sneezes, like, in between sentences, and he falls over a lot. So, like, eventually, when they're done, and they've like done that thing, that person would come in and have to act out that character in a scene that they
And has to
are
be
given.
consistent with what they've described. Ah.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but that's how it works.
That does sound pretty cool.
It
Did
was
BlackRock
just kinda
already
like, you
leave?
know,
Yep, he did.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Well, that does sound cool.
It sounded interesting though.
Yeah. Well, I'm still streaming, so at the very least, I'll clip it and send that to him so that he gets to hear it from you. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was really funny when we had it in real life. There was this one guy that we were talking about. You know, he came on, and oh my god, he committed to it so hard. It was like we had what I said, which was, you know, he's always falling over.
You had the he's always falling over. Oh God, Boba.
Yeah. Oh god. You know, we had like he's always falling over and stuff. So like they came on stage, like, and just like started all of a sudden collapsing.
Is it actually?
Oh God, there's so many of them.
How are there so many? Where do they come from?
Oh God.
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
Stamped, I don't know why you're like putting spaces in that URL. You are a mod. You should be able to post links. But thank you. Oh man.
Hey Jane.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I could get some feedback on like the idea that I had for Tails doing superheroes.
The corpse?
The port mission? Yeah, just...
Yeah, that worked. I was a little concerned at first because I was like, okay, well, Tails can't do anything now. But
but
then
that's the thing.
he moved anyway at the end, and yeah, brought
exactly.
the house down.
So it's like, what could they have done more?
Right.
Outside of like reusing the fucking Morse code bit that Blackrock did.
Right. Right.
Something like that could also be pretty fun though for that person, just getting to like decide what you're gonna do with that role.
Right.
Like you could have stood still for like the whole time and then like kind of progressively moved somewhere else, like while they weren't looking, and then turn back and be like,
yeah.
It was funny when it was just like suddenly at the end, just like, oh god, it moved.
Yeah.
That was a really good way to end the scene.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Anyways, but during one of our hangouts, this dude took the avatar of that.
Yeah, there were some good scenes this year. They're not this year. Oh my god. What am I talking about? There were some good scenes this year.
Yeah. Tonight was really fun.
Scary. Does it have a tattoo on the back? Oh my god, it does.
Yeah.
I got an image of it. It was great.
Hey, if you want it, you can copy it. I'm not too bothered.
I don't want it.
Boop, boop.
Fucking Calvin Klein.
Is that Mr. Electric? Oh my god.
What in
Mr. Electric from the hit movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Oh no.
Oh, is the Avatar's name music? Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Jane's backing off.
Copyright.
Rip VOD. Yeah.
Copyright.
That like 3 seconds might have been enough to trigger it too.
Oh no! Just
no.
the cowbell. Just the cowbell.
It went just a little further than that, but yeah. What was it? I got a VOD taken down because of like it was literally 2 seconds or less of careless whispers. It's like, dude,
what?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Guess I really shouldn't use any avatars that play music when you're streaming, just to be sure.
Well, usually.
You're looking like an idiot right now.
Well, right now I don't, but usually I have avatar sounds turned down anyway. Because for a while there was I don't even remember who it was, so it might be someone standing here, I don't know. But for a while there was somebody who had an avatar that had a shotgun, and he would shoot this thing off all the time in the presentation room and in here. And it wasn't even that. It was the fact that it stuttered in the middle of the sound. And it just got annoying, and so I started turning it down. And I was just like, yeah.
Oh, sweet. So I could actually summon Bahamut then.
Sure.
So I'm probably gonna eat in a little bit.
No, because it would play Shadowbringer's theme. But
Oh.
that turned
Well,
down.
you know, that's different though. That's different though, because they don't bother with music from games, because otherwise, every VOD ever would get taken down.
And besides, video game music is better than literally every other kind of music.
Hell yes.
Like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like
Sonic
I
games,
always
they may not
I always
be the best
play.
games, but the soundtracks are balling all the time.
Well, and like I always
there
play
are
music
some
like
exceptions.
during my starting screen and during the countdown, but it's always like Final Fantasy music and stuff. Say what?
Yeah. However, there are some exceptions. I know from experience. For example, during some of our BlazBlue tournaments, some of the songs are just by some Japanese singers, and those are actually copyrighted, despite being the actual opening tracks to the games.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so there
I
are
just
actually cases where that will still trigger it. For example, like in BlazBlue Center Fiction, the song Endgazer gave us so many copyright claims.
I know that Square Enix is really picky about their music.
is this one making the music for you guys? No,
I'm not hearing anything.
that's weird. It should be going through the.
Maybe it's just the they're picky about who their music actually is, because I know
Wait,
when the cloud got
but
put
if that's-
into Smash Bros, they were super like stringent on what kind, like the music that got put
That
into
was
the
so
game.
weird.
And then Persona is just like, yeah, the whole soundtrack.
No, that was SNK. That was freaking SNK. Like, I remember the interview with Sakurai where he was like, okay, we gave SNK a list of soundtracks. We were like 50 tracks we would consider, and told them to choose 10. They said yes, and they put all the 50 songs in together with Terry Bogard. On that point, play King of Fighters. It's glorious.
I can't take it anymore! If I gotta choke down on one more of those moldy, disgusting crackers!
Isn't there like a clip up there of him reading 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes. It's.
What?
Yeah.
You
if
recognize that?
What?
Yes, there is a clip of him reading a small passage of 50 Shades of Grey with like it shows women like listening to this as they're going about their day, and as he's reading they're just like make this disgusted face.
That's awesome.
Oh god. It reminds me of a story of a friend's birthday. So as a joke, he got gifted the book 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh god.
Another friend of ours, he can do like a very, very deep and perverted sounding voice.
Actually,
So he
you know
just
what?
Opened a random page and started reading, and it was so cursed, but the best thing we've seen that we've had the pleasure of listening to.
In fact, if you guys
not
if
your
you guys will
proudest
just go to my stream real quick, and I'll play it for you, the 50 Shades thing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I
Okay,
won't,
I'm there.
because it'll take me too long to like pull it down into a soundboard to put it out in VRChat. But if you go to my stream real quick, I'll.
Audible.com presents
I'm
50
gonna love this
Shades
echo.
of Grey, the erotic best-selling novel read by Gilbert Gottfried.
My inner goddess has stopped dancing and is staring too, open-mouthed and drooling slightly.
Hear it the way it was meant to be heard.
The way it was meant to be heard.
Orders, and slowly he inserts his thumb inside me, rotating it around and around, stroking the front wall of
Okay, you get the idea though. I'm not sure if I really want to include that on the stream, especially as Jimmy just raided me just now. Jimmy, thanks for the raid.
Timing in this world, dude. Oh god, that have been
Jimmy, thanks for the raid. For you guys who have just showed up to the stream raiding with him, I'm sorry. That's not... Okay, so I'm talking with these wonderful people. That's not representative of usually my content, unless BlackRock happens to be present.
We do all the time. Don't listen to us. And we only listen to
I'm talking with these people about Gilbert Gottfried and his ridiculous voice, and there was this hilarious little bit where he read a bit of 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, that's what you saw right as you came in on the raid. Hope you're having a good stream. Sure, let's continue just a little bit longer.
Oh no. Since he got raided. Oh no.
The look on her face.
Agree to the fisting, but I'd really like to claim your ass.
Famed voice actor Gilbert Gottfried gives a reading that can only be described as sensual.
Holy fuck, is this wrong? But holy hell, is it erotic?
Oh
Let
God.
Christian Grey seduce you over and over again through the voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
But when he hits my clitoris, I cry out loudly, "Oh, please, quiet you." Not taking his eyes off mine, he scrunches my panties in his hand, holds them up to his nose.
I might get banned off of this.
You might get banned.
Entirely possible.
And touch my breasts, and my nipples pucker at his touch.
Holy shit, this is hot.
Oh God.
This is officially the worst thing I've ever heard.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What is Boba doing over there just randomly
From
dancing?
my hat.
Say what?
You should have played that doing scenes of a hat.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Boba?
You know.
She's
Okay.
jamming out to Gilbert Godfrey reading 50 Shades of Grey.
You know, BlackRock did say the one rule for tonight was to say stream safe and like TOS and stuff, and that would have definitely. Good thing I'm not streaming. Oh wait.
Narrate my life.
One thing I noticed though today, was it on purpose that some of the buttons that are normally hidden are visible to everyone?
No, that was not on purpose. I might have just forgotten to disable them the last time I was tweaking them. So.
Maybe because I noticed like I can see the Discord link and the Discord button and the
Scenes from a hat
rules button
barrier
as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have just forgotten to disable that group before I re-uploaded it. Because on Sunday, was it? I was uploading the notes for BlackRock's Improv at like the last minute, so that would be why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering, like, I was just going online on VRChat and I saw, why are 33 people in the Rising Stones, all in a private? Then I saw you guys online and I was like, oh, they have an improv apparently.
Nice.
I was tempted to
Rising
just...
Stones?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's his place.
Oh, the map name. Okay. I was like, what is that? Some kind of like subgroup name that you guys came up with, or like, am I missing something?
No.
Nope.
No, I'm just dumb.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, as I crashed. That's why I didn't get to say it. But, you know, Chaotic was on stage. He was like, it was really something. And then I was gonna say, what if that's like our slogan? VRChat Improv. It's something.
It's something.
It's something.
Nice.
It's something.
Nice.
Oh,
Rexy is just recently joined FF14 also.
Nice.
Nice.
So you will get to this area eventually. But this is like you've been to the Waking Sands already.
I didn't even know.
Hmm?
I didn't even know that this was Final Fantasy.
Yeah, this is FF14. You'll get here eventually. So you've been to the Waking Sands.
That's
Okay. So the Rising Stones
desert place?
is where Minfilia is. So the Rising Stones is like a bigger Waking Sands. It's a base that they move into later. And so that's Minfilia's office back there. So.
Dude, seeing this place
you need all that
in
space
Final
for?
Fantasy is
Literally
going to
nothing.
break my mind.
Say what?
Alright, Jimmy.
Seeing this place in Final Fantasy is going to break my mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I've been here.
Because that room over there is just completely junked up with a whole bunch of just clutter.
Hugs, but dude, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's fair.
Yeah. Whoops. And I actually, oh, okay. I actually ought to redo some of this because they recently expanded it. There is actually an area beyond that door now. So I ought to try and put that in. But, yeah.
All right, have a good one.
Catch you later.
Later, Jimmy. Thanks for the raid. Sorry to your viewers.
No worries. It was beautifully timed. I love it.
It really was.
But I'll see everybody later.
Later, Rexy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rexy. Take care.
See.
Bye-bye.
Oh boy. Thanks for the tips also with the improv and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot.
I'll get more the more I learn.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, today was just a nice learning experience, to be honest. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean,
when I came home, I sat down in my chair, I started watching Jane's stream. I'm just like, I am like 50-50 on whether or not I even want to come into improv today. Because I wanted to come in and do the workshop to learn the skills and whatnot. But then part of me was like, I'm so tired. I don't even know if I'll be able to muster the energy to do anything productive.
Sure.
Which I managed to at the last stretch of things. But for the most part, I was just kind of like, work was. I've been awake since 6:30 today.
I understand.
8.
Oh yeah, and you had
almost 20 till 7.
Yeah, and your boss had you work late today. That's right.
Yep. And I was just. Ugh.
I worked
No,
my
I did
normal
get a
hours, but I was not very productive today at all because I was getting pulled in like 17 different directions at once. And as soon as I knock out one thing, somebody else is like, "Hey, I need this real quick. Oh, hey, is this done yet? Oh, I need this. Oh, real quick. Hey, this courier lost these proofs. Can you re-output them? Okay, I'll reprint 7 different proofs and all this stuff. Start get them ready. Oh, hey, by the way, they found them. Never mind. So, by the time I had been there, like, okay, so I have a counter behind my desk that's about the size of this bar, okay? And all along this counter are just manila envelopes laid out, and each one is a project that I have to do. And it takes up the entire thing. And that's just my workload lately. But each one of them takes maybe 15-20 minutes, roughly. It varies some, but 15 to 20 minutes each. By the time I had been there for 3 hours today, I had done 2.
Oh no.
Oh my God! I was just.
Remind me what you do for work again.
I work in printing, so
Printing, right.
I do pre-press, which is kind of the last stages of when you print something out on a printer at home, and this didn't come out looking quite like I expected, and you got to go in and make some adjustments or whatever. We do that before it prints on a much bigger scale.
Okay.
So, like fixing the little technical issues in a customer's art. Barcodes are a really good example, like UPCs and stuff.
Oh.
Because when they scan, it's scanning not actually the black bars, but the gaps between the bars is where it reads its data. Yeah. And so they're very specific and very precise on the width of the gaps. So
that still bothers the hell out of me.
So one of the things that happens though is when the ink hits the paper, it spreads just a tiny bit, which makes the gaps narrower, which can make the barcode fail. So we compensate for that. We have what's called bar width reduction, and so all this sort of stuff that basically just compensates for the physical realities of what will happen on the press, so that when the ink spreads, it spreads out to the amount that we actually wanted in the first place and stuff like that.
You guys
So.
don't separately like have like a laser printer to put the barcode on with laser or whatever?
No.
No.
No, and sometimes customers will want it in a specific color or a specific font or whatever. I saw one customer recently made the top part of the barcode had like shapes to it so that it was a city's skyline.
Oh.
Which, as long as the lower part goes all the way across and is straight through, then it's not a problem. Yeah, it was actually a really cool looking thing. Gonna just around but stay on stream till you end. Oh, thanks,
Sounds
Julio.
like a lot of. Well, I guess if you have it down to a science, then it might not take a whole lot of time. But I imagine just beginning to learn that, like the tweaking of it, might have been.
Yeah,
a little bit,
and
like,
there's,
tedious.
It's really just the fact that there's so many different customers that all want things in a very different way, and so you have to, and nobody's files ever come in the same way. They all have different kinds of issues and stuff, and no file ever comes in perfect. It just doesn't happen. Like even if I make something, I'm looking at it from a design standpoint differently than I would look at it at a prepress standpoint. So even if I design something knowing what prepress is going to require, I'm still going to end up having to go in and fix things. So it's just normal. But yeah, so it's fun. But there's so much variance to everything that you just have to kind of figure out how to get everything to fit into the specs of the press and make it actually producible while creating what the customer actually wants. But
I don't think I could do a job like that. I mean, because I'm very I'm a perfectionist when it comes to some things, and something like that would definitely hit my OCD and perfectionist ticks. And I'd be like, it's got to be like.
But actually, a perfectionist is exactly the right person for this, because it's finding all the little mistakes and fixing all of them. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Doing that might just stress me out, though.
Yeah. Like one thing I did today was we have a. Have you ever seen like a node programming system? Actually, if you've ever messed with Udon in VRChat, that's a node programming system. I don't know if you've ever looked at that.
I've never done that.
Okay.
I'm not really a coding person.
Okay. Well, Udon doesn't really require coding, and neither does what I do. But it's all these different nodes that, like, okay, so I've got this menu on the right that has a whole bunch of different functions that I can just select from, so I can just grab one and drag it out onto my my workspace or whatever, the field or whatever. And so I can just grab one, drag it out onto the workspace, and literally draw a line that just connects one to the next, and go in and customize each one. So, okay, this one changes it to a PDF, and so I can go in and customize it. What kind of PDF is it going to output? What's it going to name it? That sort of stuff. Then it goes to here, and this will, do like some sort of logic thing. Was it what kind of file format? What size is it? Or, and so it'll make all these little determinations. So a lot of my job lately, because my boss is about to retire and I'm going to take his place, and so I need to hire someone to replace me. So we're about to hire somebody, and so I'm going through knowing that someone new is going to be looking at all this soon, and so I'm like, okay, how foolproof can I make all of this? So I've got things set up that will look at a file that's been input, and from the attributes of the file, it will figure out which printing press it's going to go to, and it will make all these determinations from that and set it up in a certain way and stuff like that. So
okay,
just trying to make things foolproof, and yeah.
Yeah. You started describing the nodes. I was like, oh, that's what those are. Because I did like minor. I worked with nodes for like a tiny bit when I did this like special class in a high school. It was like this self-driven class. I was trying to teach myself how to like 3D model and animate. And part of what I had to do for a couple of my projects was work with nodes and do like all these little things with nodes. And I forgot what they were until you started describing it. I'm like, oh,
Fun fact, Overwatch is programmed the same way.
really?
Yep. I was reading something where, you know, some of the people at Blizzard were kind of describing the workflow of, you know, how they're go in and create all the different things for different characters and stuff. I think they were actually talking about how difficult Diva is to work with because she's basically within the code, she's 2 characters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they were talking about that, and they mentioned this node system and described it, and I was like, I know what that is. So yeah.
The little which
moment.
they speak.
Huh?
Like, I know of which they speak.
Yes. But anyway.
When it comes to technical talk, I know jack diddly squat. I don't even know what all the different parts are of a computer. I only know like a couple.
That's fair. I think it's time to go ahead and shut down the stream. So you guys have a wonderful night. I will not be too much longer on here, but hope you enjoyed the improv, enjoyed the workshop, etc. And you guys have a... Well, let me switch this back.
Good night.
And yeah, you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Oh. D&D, FF14 D&D restarts tomorrow. Be there.
Tomorrow.
It will be an absolute train wreck because I have done no prep. And we're doing it all online for the first time. No in-person stuff. Actually, I think Quota's coming to my house. But other than that, it's mostly online.
I missed them.
We'll see how it goes. And then sometime this weekend, I'm going to try and do some sort of other stream that's not VRChat or D&D. Probably going to stream like some Flight Simulator or something. So have a great night. We'll see you guys next time. And happy early birthday, Tails.
Yeah.
Keys. Just spinning.
It's cute.
Spin.
So it's awesome because, so you said Quota is gonna come over, right? Yeah. It's been months, obviously, now. Yeah. So I was wondering,
I haven't watched too much yet. Like, I watched the first few minutes of